玩，因為嗰陣時就係我細個嘅時候，因為嗰陣時足球都算係一個最便宜嘅消費項目，你只要有一對白飯魚，你就可以落場踢，連波都唔使買添，因為其實你落到去咧，你踢人哋個波㗎啫嘛。因為其實你落到去咧，你踢人哋個波，一個足球場只需要一粒波，開心咯，覺得同一班朋友一齊落場玩，係一個好嘅餐，適逢呢一個世界盃有呢一個 idea 咧，我都覺得係幾得意嘅。係世界盃先至可以令到大家有個咁樣嘅契機，提供咗一個向心力。今次呢個友誼賽令到我都發現，咦，原來香港都有好多海外嘅足球員㗎喎，應該係實力唔差嗰隻添，所以我會覺得，原來香港嗰個足球文化比我想象中再多元化啲，
今次搞呢個友誼賽，我覺得係俾我哋公司嘅同事都可以感受下世界級嘅水平，即係我諗佢哋可能平時踢波，都係真係for fun啊玩咁樣啦。咁但係今次係真係可以俾佢哋越級挑戰高水平嘅選手，同你哋一齊切磋下，我就覺得係一個好難得嘅機會咯。
Thomas 為咗我哋今次呢個任務咧，佢好落力喎，佢揾咗好多球員嚟參與。今次呢一隊波嚟真㗎啦！今次可能係全公司最國際化，最多唔同種族朋友參與嘅一個比賽。First, let us introduce the representative of North American countries. Seth and
我叫阿 Seth。
其實你由妹頭咧就變，我見到啲網友佢話你而家係開 TV 一姐，所以咧就用妹姐係比較適合啲嘅。你點睇呢個一姐呢個身份啊？
冇一姐咯，係啊，得一哥我就覺得，但係我未必係一姐嘅材料咯。你咁樣稱呼我，但係你咁樣稱呼我，都係嗰句啦，技術上係咯，試過有啲導遊會軟硬兼施嘅，即係首先兇一兇你先，
給你吃給你住，
類似係呢啲，即係諗下都知道冇可能。699你有2晚酒店同同埋咁多餐飯食你哋知㗎嘛
？Hello 妹頭，我識咗你都好耐時間啦。咁跟住咧，但係我又冇細心睇你嘅 CV。跟住我就因為要訪問你咧，我就去詳細去研究啊。哇！我見到你好勁喎。其實你差唔多每一個電子傳媒都有亮相過。嗱，譬如你 TVB 啦，以前 ATV 啦， 開 TV 啦，跟住電台嗰方面啦，港台、商台、新城，都有你份喎，所以你加入呢一個圈咧，或者我哋叫娛樂圈啦，之前你有冇諗過，哇，自己嗰個曝光可以咁犀利嘅咧？
其實咧，我主力都係有線同埋開 TV 嗰度亮相嘅。咁你話其他嗰啲，其實我係曇花一現嘅啫，即係叫做 show up，跟住就全部都係掂一掂，跟住就全部都係掂一掂，跟住就翻去開 TV 嗰度亮相。咁你話有冇諗過係咁精彩係嘛？
係啊，
我覺得都幾特別㗎。我覺得都即係如果一個主持可以喺唔同嘅台都叫做彈一彈過出嚟跳一跳出嚟咁樣，其實係一個可以同人講係一個好好嘅 CV 啊。
係啊，幾好啊！所有台所向披靡添啊！所有台所向披靡添啊！我意料之外嘅你係 model 入行㗎，同埋我上網睇翻你嗰個好清潔嘅 MTV，
哦，你有睇啊？
我有啊！
你點解會睇呢啲嘢？
因為我就係睇做 research 嗰陣時，我睇下，咦，你有唱過歌喎，跟住睇下下午茶嗰首歌，哇！你嗰陣時真係細個波脆嗰陣時個樣啊！
波脆啊嗰陣，
幾多歲啊嗰陣時係？
咪就係波脆嗰啲年紀咯，咪就係波脆嗰啲年紀咯，18、22咯，係啊，18、22，好似即係18、21咁樣。嗰陣就即係機緣巧合啦，真係。真係有班 band 友嘅 friend 咁樣，跟住 jam 咗呢隻歌出嚟，就跟住叫埋啲朋友好輕輕咁去南丫島嗰度拍咗半日，就跟住叫埋啲朋友好輕輕咁去南丫島嗰度拍咗半日，就有咗呢個 MV 啦。
哇！但係好認真喎，我見到個製作都同埋好多大特寫，
認真啊嘛。
V 面個好正，
嗰個就即係不費吹灰之力嘅細個嗰陣，直情係無死角，就係細個嗰個樣啦。
係啊，
都有
其實係冇乜點變嘅，
都有有
個框架仲喺度嘅，個框架仲喺度嘅，係啊。咁慢慢你就入行啦，就係做 model 啦。
说打仗，
所以有人说
习惯了，可能是一直说打仗，
所以有人说这是温水煮，所以有人说这是温水煮青蛙嘛，所以我们也说不上来，可是对台湾人来讲，因为台湾真的很小，你也没地方跑吧？这条就是 Main Street 了。
哦，这就是 Main Street。
对，就我们讲的德国村。对，就我们讲的德国村。
哦，这是德国村的 Main Street。哦，这是
小德国村。
哦，那你家离这个 Main Street 还挺近的。
很近啊，很近。
这是个旅游景点啊，
是个景点，
是不是啊？
是个景
点。这么多人在这溜达。
对，
有点像那个你们台湾的眷村的那种氛围的感觉。
真的。对，
有点像那个你们台湾的眷村的那种氛围的感觉。
真的，这也是中国大陆人该开的。很有意思，因为它有特色，然后它夏天的时候，它会有 jazz music， 这个是个艺术家的家，
很漂亮啊。
对，现在都是画廊，
漂亮啊。
对，现在都是画廊，
还有这个花，
对，是很漂亮。
我从来没来过这地方。
真的啊？
真的。我来多伦多很多次，从来没来过。
哦，真的啊，
真的，谢谢
对啊，所以等
你带我来。
可是来到加拿大之后，其实 I wasn't happy。到1998年我生完老二的时候，事实上是我最不好的时候。我想我整个人失去平衡，我有很严重的晕眩，然后 migraine 那时候也很严重。其实我那时候人生是最低潮的时候。
为啥？
I become nobody。一个人在这里带2个小孩，那时候2个，那先生又经常不在。
先生在哪？
先生都在中国跟台湾，然后但是他经常还要出差到北美，所以我们见面的次数就是他出差的时候。
他大部分时间在亚洲。
对。
那你们为什么选择在加拿大养孩子呢？
因为他已经在这里40几年了，他高1就来到这里了，他的整个家族。
你先生。
对，对他来讲他最重要的，他最重要的生命都是在这边长大的。他是读到研究所，然后才才去日本工作，然后才回去接掌他们的 business。对，然后才回去接掌他们的 business。对，先生一直都在进步，因为他在职场。那他回来的时候，有时候他也会有很烦恼的时候。那我们也很想要帮他的时候，但是他的表情就是那种，你是家庭主妇，你懂什么？ It hurt。虽然我来到加拿大，我试着想要开始工作，可是 number one 我自己带小孩。Number two， 我想再回去教书，似乎不太容易。我也申请了 KUMA， 我想我可以开补习班吧。我在台湾开过啊，我给他们总部发 application， 他们都没有理我。然后我也去申请过 Montessori School 的 Teacher College， 他们都没有理我，他们都对我关门了啊。所以后来那时候很 sad。不过那时候我一直试着在做很多很多的 part time 的工作。我知道 I'm looking for who I am， 因为我不开心。有一个事我不知道能不能说，我有严重的婆媳问题。我想自杀。所以在这个过程里头有很多很多的冲突，非常多。
就是因为这些小事缠杂在一起，就是因为这些小事缠杂在一起。OK。
有一次最大的冲突，我必须说的是，我老三生出来的时候，他回来看我，但是他准备去美国出差，机票都买好了，去的前一天，孩子送去 McMaster Hospital， 得了一个叫做 RSV infection， 那个东西我以前都不知道。那个有点像 SARS， 它是用 helicopter 送到儿童病房去。你知道那一天我都不敢讲，你明天要不要出差？因为这个事情在我们的 marriage 已经10几年，那时候都这样了嘛。我不敢问。我老三幼稚园毕业典礼当天 ，of course 就是我一个人。我老三幼稚园毕业典礼当天 ，of course 就是我一个人去。人家都是爷爷奶奶都去了嘛，我就一个人去。然后人家占了那么多的位置，我一个人去，也没位置可以坐。你知道很 sad， 你就是一个好像我叫伪单亲，我是伪单亲。你看到别人是一家人去，你的心情如何？我不想出去的那种场合我都不要去，除非有先生在。对，最坏
有点半自闭的那种。
对，最坏
有点半自闭的那种。
对，很难，很难，真的很困难。最坏。对，最坏，
有点半自闭的那种。
对，很难，真的很困难。我觉得这种 long distance， 妈妈自己在这边照顾小孩，有很多很困难的时候。对，我觉得我最不开心的就是这些段，然后让自己头痛、晕眩，我不 balance 了嘛，我的 life 不
我不 balance 了嘛，我的 life 不 balance， I don't like myself。
你们夫妻长期异地，除了对你们夫妻长期异地，对孩子有影响吗？爸爸长期不在身边。
我相信是有的，有时候小孩也会想爸爸。像我老大有一次，那时候他才4年级，他就闹啊哭啊，我永远记得。然后他在楼上的房间，我把他关在房间，然后死死的把他的房门拉着，他就在那里一直踢那个房门，一直哭一直哭，他就在那里一直踢那个房门，一直哭一直哭一直哭。我等到他安定下来，我进去，我抱着他，我说，我进去，我抱着他，我说，你很难过吗？你是怎么了？他说我想爸爸。
Trường đại học đó tổ chức một cuộc thi phim ngắn, thì bạn này là một bạn cấp 2, bạn ấy người đang làm ở một trường đại học, và trường đại học đó tổ chức một cuộc thi phim ngắn, thì bạn này là một bạn cấp 2, bạn ấy tới và bạn ấy bảo là em có biết anh qua những bài viết phim của anh, thì cho em xin chụp với anh chung tấm hình. Và khi mà bạn lên cấp 3 thì anh chung tấm hình, và khi mà bạn lên cấp 3 thì bạn ấy anh chung tấm hình, và khi mà bạn lên cấp 3 thì bạn ấy trở thành một người cộng sự với em trên những dự án freelance, và tới bây giờ bạn ấy đã ra trường rồi. Cộng sự với em trên những dự án freelance, và tới bây giờ bạn ấy đã ra trường rồi. Thì bạn ấy vẫn là một người rất là tin tưởng mình, rất là thương đàn anh, thì bạn ấy vẫn là một người rất là tin tưởng mình, rất là thương đàn anh, thì bạn ấy vẫn là một người rất là tin tưởng mình, rất là thương đàn anh, rất là thương tiền bối. Và bạn ấy thậm chí là ngày hôm qua, bạn ấy biết ngày hôm nay em đi qua Have a Sip, thì ngày hôm qua bạn ấy treo bạn lại một cái tập mà chị Minh phỏng vấn anh Lê Hồng Lâm, thì trong cái buổi đó anh Lê Hồng Lâm có nhắc đến tên em, xong rồi bạn ấy xong rồi bạn ấy screenshot cái đó ra quăng lại cho em, bảo là chúc mừng anh nhé. Screenshot cái đó ra quăng lại cho em, bảo là chúc mừng anh nhé. Một hành trình rất là dài, nên là tự nhiên mình thấy có những người đi qua cuộc đời mình. Một hành trình rất là dài, nên là tự nhiên mình thấy có những người đi qua cuộc đời mình, và họ screenshot lại những cái đó, và họ nhớ những cái đó giùm cho mình. Và họ screenshot lại những cái đó, và họ nhớ những cái đó giùm cho mình. Thì mình cảm thấy rất là trân trọng những người như vậy đã đến trong cuộc. Thì mình cảm thấy rất là trân trọng những người như vậy đã đến trong cuộc đời mình. Đó nên là một quyển sách, một dự án mình dịch, mình nhìn thấy rất là nhiều trong cuộc đời mình. Đó nên là một quyển sách, một dự án mình dịch, mình rất là nhiều thứ ở trong đó. Mình nhìn thấy con người mình nhìn thấy bản ngã mình. Rất là nhiều thứ ở trong đó. Mình nhìn thấy con người mình nhìn thấy bản ngã mình. Mình nhìn thấy cả những mối quan hệ của mình. Và ở trong quyển sách này nó có một cái chương, nó gọi là trong cái câu chuyện của một nhân vật chính đó chị. Thì nó có một cái chương, nó gọi là trong cái câu chuyện của một nhân vật chính đó chị. Thì muốn nhân vật chính đó gọi là vươn lên để bước qua hồi 3, tại vì muốn nhân vật chính đó gọi là vươn lên để bước qua hồi 3, tại vì hành trình của một nhân vật luôn luôn sẽ là ra khỏi vùng an toàn, đi phiêu lưu, và tới khi mà bị vấp ngã là sẽ vấp ngã rất đau, sau đó vực dậy và vượt qua được cái đó. Thì tới khi mà bị vấp ngã là sẽ vấp ngã rất đau, sau đó vực dậy và vượt qua được cái đó. Thì cái điểm đó, cái nhịp đó là bản tiếng Anh dịch là Dark Night of the Soul, đêm tối của linh hồn. Thì nếu là chị Minh thì chị Minh có cách dịch này cho nó soul, đêm tối của linh hồn. Thì nếu là chị Minh thì chị Minh có cách dịch này cho nó không?
Đêm tối của linh hồn à?
Dạ. Dạ.
Em đang định khoe cách gì của em đúng không?
Dạ.
Em đang định khoe cách gì của em đúng không? Chứ làm sao trong 3 giây mà em phút chị on the spot mà chị chắc chắn là chị không thể nghĩ được cái hay mà em đã nghĩ. On the spot mà chị chắc chắn là chị không thể nghĩ được cái hay mà em đã nghĩ ra rồi.
Đúng, cũng không fair cho chị lắm, cũng không
đã nghĩ ra rồi.
Đúng, cũng không fair cho chị lắm, cũng không công bằng lắm.
Đã nghĩ ra rồi.
Đúng, cũng không fair cho chị lắm, cũng không công bằng lắm. Anyway là lúc đó thì em dịch là ngã giữa đêm đen, cũng không công bằng lắm. Anyway, cũng không công bằng lắm. Anyway là lúc đó thì em dịch là ngã giữa đêm đen. Thì ngã ở đây là té ngã, và ngã nghĩa thứ hai chính là cái xô. chính là cái bản ngã.
Thảo nào em thích cái từ bản ngã.
Dạ đúng.
Ừ.
Nó ám em từ lâu lắm rồi. Em thấy cái từ ngã đó, tức là chỉ có giây phút đó thì người ta mới tìm ra ngã của mình. Nên em nghĩ là tất cả chỉ có giây phút đó thì người ta mới tìm ra ngã của mình. Nên em nghĩ là tất cả mọi người trong cuộc sống này đều sẽ có lúc phải ngã để tìm ra ngã. Tất cả mọi người trong cuộc sống này đều sẽ có lúc phải ngã để tìm ra ngã.
Em có chú thích không?
Không, em không chú thích.
Ok. Coi như là Easter egg đi đúng không?
Easter egg.
Ai hiểu được thì hiểu, ai có cái độ sâu thực ra coi như là Easter egg đi đúng không?
Easter egg.
Ai hiểu được thì hiểu, ai có cái độ sâu thực ra. Chị luôn thích chữ nghĩa là chỗ đó.
Yeah.
Chữ nghĩa gần như là chị luôn thích chữ nghĩa là chỗ đó.
Yeah.
Chữ nghĩa chị luôn thích chữ nghĩa là chỗ đó.
Yeah.
Cái tính thể hiện đơn giản nhất của con người, thậm chí chị thấy hình vẽ nó còn cái tính thể hiện đơn giản nhất của con người, thậm chí chị thấy hình vẽ nó còn mang tính nó nhiều hàm ý hơn chữ nghĩa, nhiều khi cũng nó còn mang tính nó nhiều hàm ý hơn chữ nghĩa, nhiều khi cũng nhưng mà càng đào sâu càng nhìn kỹ. Cũng nhưng mà càng đào sâu càng nhìn kỹ. Càng cảm. Càng sống trong nó, càng ngâm trong nó thì càng vỡ ra nhiều thứ. Nên là chúc mừng em vẫn luôn chọn thực tại của mình. Nên là chúc mừng em vẫn luôn chọn thực tại của mình. Nên là chúc mừng em vẫn luôn chọn thực tại của mình. Mặc dù đã có những lúc le lói em có thể mặc dù đã có những lúc le lói em có thể sẽ phải sống trên hoang đảo cả đời. Nếu em nghĩ chuyện cả những cuốn sách có thể sẽ phải sống trên hoang đảo cả đời. Nếu em nghĩ chuyện cả những cuốn sách tương lai. Chị rất là cảm ơn cảm ơn vì những cái sự chia sẻ. Cảm ơn vì cái chữ nobody hôm nay được nhắc đến rất nhiều, và cũng cảm ơn bởi vì có lẽ nó sẽ trở thành một thông điệp rất là quan trọng. Và cũng cảm ơn bởi vì có lẽ nó sẽ trở thành một thông điệp rất là quan trọng. Và cũng cảm ơn bởi vì có lẽ nó sẽ trở thành một thông điệp rất là quan trọng cho những bạn mà hơi cảm thấy mình nhỏ bé. Cho những bạn mà hơi cảm thấy mình nhỏ bé, hơi cảm thấy mình là nobody. Nhưng mà thực ra nobody là cái vạch xuất phát. Nhưng mà thực ra nobody là cái vạch xuất phát tuyệt vời. Đúng không? Chứ còn bạn còn đang là somebody rồi. Bạn đang kiểu nepo baby rồi, nó rất là khó để mà mình restart lại cái hành trình của mình. Nhưng mà kể cả bạn có là ai ấy, chị cũng nghĩ là cái hành trình của chúng ta sẽ liên tục lặp lại. Mình sẽ là một cái liên tục giữa từ nobody thành somebody, rồi lại phải thành nobody để rồi thành somebody. Thì cái sự gọi là tiến hóa này nó là nobody để rồi thành somebody. Thì cái sự gọi là tiến hóa này nó là bạn.
Và nó chính là The Hero's Journey. Nó chính là Campbell. Tại vì không, cái này không có trong sách vậy.
Ok. Chị hiểu.
Campbell.
Okay.
Tại vì không, cái này không có trong sách vậy. Mọi người hay tưởng là cái hành trình của mình là một đường thẳng tiến tính, nhưng mà mọi người hay tưởng là cái hành trình của mình là một đường thẳng tiến tính, nhưng mà thật ra nó là một cái vòng lặp. Nó luôn luôn sẽ là từ nobody thành somebody, và lúc đó mình lại là nobody.
Có change đúng không? Xong rồi rồi cảm ơn em.
Cảm ơn chị Minh, cảm ơn mọi người đã lắng nghe Have a Sip số này.
Chúc em cái hành trình tiếp theo chân cứng đá mềm, không cô đơn. Những ngã rẽ dù là có bức tường graffiti hay chân cứng đá mềm, không cô đơn. Những ngã rẽ chân cứng đá mềm, không cô đơn. Những ngã rẽ dù là có bức tường graffiti hay cánh đồng thì cũng đều là những hay cánh đồng thì cũng đều là những ngã rẽ thú vị.
Cảm ơn chị, cảm ơn Have a Sip.
Es una bandera roja, porque está en una actitud muy altiva con respecto a mí. No es una bandera roja, porque está en una actitud muy altiva con respecto a mí. y te toca particularmente esa superioridad. A ver, eso es una bandera roja, porque está en una actitud muy altiva con respecto a mí. Y te toca particularmente esa superioridad. A ver, me toca cuando no es real, porque si ahora mismo viene, no sé, te voy a decir yo, a ver, me toca cuando no es real, porque si ahora mismo viene, no sé, te voy a decir yo, una figura política muy grande, no sé, alguien muy importante a nivel de societal, pues lo puedo justificar. Bueno, venga, tú mismo, ¿sabes? Estás muy por encima de mí. Vale, te lo compro. ¿Sabes? Estás muy por encima de mí. Vale, te lo compro. Pero cuando es una persona normal y que a lo mejor, no sé, una razón real de autoridad me joroba un poco, pero porque creo que las personas deberíamos estar muy igualadas entre nosotros, ¿no? Creo que las personas deberíamos estar muy igualadas entre nosotros, ¿no? Para poder entendernos bien. Entonces, cuando tú de inicio te posicionas por encima de los demás, ya no estamos en el mismo canal. Entonces, a mí me echa para atrás. Me quita las ganas de conectar. Luego, oye, soy profesional. A mí me echa para atrás. Me quita las ganas de conectar. Luego, oye, soy profesional y, como digo yo, trago un par de veces y tiro para adelante. Pero profesional y, como digo yo, trago un par de veces y tiro para adelante. Pero creo, fíjate, esto es bueno saberlo porque además es algo que deberíamos de evitar. Creo, fíjate, esto es bueno saberlo porque además es algo que deberíamos de evitar hacer. Porque algunas veces lo hacemos. A lo mejor no nos damos cuenta de evitar hacer. Porque algunas veces lo hacemos. A lo mejor no nos damos cuenta o hay mucha gente y te está hablando uno que tú ¿qué pasa, hombre? ¿Cuánto tiempo? Y está... Y, joder, no quiero que se lleve esa impresión de mí. Timidez incluso, que hay mucha gente y quieres saludar a todos. Timidez incluso, que hay mucha gente y quieres saludar a todos. Pero la timidez se nota. Se nota. Pero la timidez se nota. Se nota. Se nota porque hay un poco de contacto visual ahí. Eso, hola, ¿qué tal? Pero otra cosa es cuando tú vas de, ¿sabes? Elevación de barbilla, sacar pecho. Otra cosa es cuando tú vas de, ¿sabes? Elevación de barbilla, sacar pecho. ¿De qué? ¿Cómo estamos? Tal. Y das la mano a una persona que ni le miras. ¿De qué? ¿Cómo estamos? Tal. Y das la mano a una persona que ni le miras. De verdad, si queremos generar una buena impresión, preocúpate de hacerlo, de que haya... De verdad, si queremos generar una buena impresión, preocúpate de hacerlo, de que haya un contacto visual. Mucho gusto. Nada más, lo que sea. Pero un contacto visual y 2 segundos de atención. Si al final es atención, lo que sea. Pero un contacto visual y 2 segundos de atención. Si al final es atención, lo que buscamos. Atención. Dale 2 segundos a cada uno. O a todos. Hola, ¿qué tal a todo el mundo? ¿Qué tal? Ya está. Es tan importante, lo hablábamos, como el desarrollo de un niño y cómo eso afecta después en cuando es adulto. Muchas veces puede venir dado de si la madre lo mira cuando es adulto. Muchas veces puede venir dado de si la madre lo miraba fijamente y mantenía el contacto visual con el niño mientras le daba la lactancia. Lo miraba fijamente y mantenía el contacto visual con el niño mientras le daba la lactancia. Mientras le está dando el pecho, le mira a los ojos y el contacto visual, esa validación de existes, estoy aquí por y para ti. Sin hablar, visual, esa validación de existes, estoy aquí por y para ti. Sin hablar. La mirada es tan importante y ya no miramos. Sí, señor. Tal cual, importantísimo. Los niños son pequeñitos, el contacto físico, la caricia, la validación, la atención bien dada, porque la atención mal dada es dañísima. Joder, importantísimo, sobre todo en los 6-7 primeros años. En los 6-7 primeros años haces la base de un niño, de un adulto. O sea, y de ahí crece el adulto. Es importante que exista cariño, que exista amor, que sea muy, muy manifiesto, que haya muchísimo contacto, que lo dices tú, mucha mirada, mucha complicidad, mucha caricia, que el niño lo perciba. Es fundamental. La complicidad, mucha caricia, que el niño lo perciba. Es fundamental, es fundamental. Has estado con perfiles bastante Es fundamental.
Has estado con perfiles bastante oscuros. ¿Hay alguno en particular que te hiciera miedo? Yo entiendo que bastante oscuros. ¿Hay alguno en particular que te hiciera miedo? Yo entiendo que hay cosas que no puedes contar porque aún eres guardia civil, pero pero ¿hay alguna historia que te haya marcado en particular que nos puedas compartir?
Me marca siempre mucho los agresores sexuales de menores. Hay una oscuridad extra. No sabría cómo explicarlo, cómo definirlo, pero probablemente sea un prejuicio mío. Cómo explicarlo, cómo definirlo, pero probablemente sea un prejuicio mío. Muy probablemente, porque además desde que fui padre eso ya se ha acusado de una manera increíble. Pero con este tipo de gente, porque además, Adrià, tienes que tratarles muy bien. Con este tipo de gente, porque además, Adrià, tienes que tratarles muy bien. Hay que tratarles muy bien. O sea, las policías, yo sé que hay gente que no nos puede ni ver y nos tildarán siempre de mil maneras. La policía trata muy no nos puede ni ver y nos tildarán siempre de mil maneras. La policía trata muy bien a la gente, trata muy bien a los detenidos, porque cuanto mejor les tratas, más hablan. Y porque además hay que tratar a la gente con tratas, más hablan. Y porque además hay que tratar a la gente con respeto, siempre se le merezca o no. O sea, el respeto con R mayúscula, con respeto, siempre se le merezca o no. O sea, el respeto con R mayúscula y E mayúscula, el respeto que te piden. Está pasando una vez que R mayúscula y E mayúscula, el respeto que te piden. Está pasando una vez que algunas veces te dicen, oiga, tráteme usted a mí con respeto. Que yo ese respeto, que algunas veces te dicen, oiga, tráteme usted a mí con respeto. Que yo ese respeto te marco con RE mayúscula. Pues ese respeto que te exigen, que es el básico por ser un ser humano, te lo voy a dar. Y eso requiere que te trate bien. Te lo merezcas o no te lo merezcas. Eso es opinión de cada uno. Para mí sí, para ti no, da igual. Pero los mínimos, que es un respeto, te voy a tratar bien, de una manera genial. Y a veces hacer eso es complicado. Cuando delante de ti tienes una persona que ha matado a un niño, que ha abusado de un menor,
favore dei medici di famiglia che sono bersagliati da appunto situazioni simili e critiche da parte di famiglia che sono bersagliati da appunto situazioni simili e critiche da parte dei pazienti. Il problema non è il medico di famiglia, il problema è il ministero,
Certo.
è da parte dei pazienti. Il problema non è il medico di famiglia, il problema è il ministero,
Certo.
è da parte dei pazienti. Il problema non è il medico di famiglia, il problema è il ministero, è a
Sta ancora
monte.
sì.
Prima ancora del ministero è, ok, il cosiddetto fondo sanitario pubblico è a
Sta ancora
monte.
sì.
Prima ancora del ministero è, ok, il cosiddetto fondo sanitario pubblico, che vuol dire il 20% delle tasse che paghiamo va ad alimentare questo fondo, che vuol dire il 20% delle tasse che paghiamo va ad alimentare questo fondo sanitario. Per informazioni di chi ci ascolta, un altro 20% sanitario. Per informazioni di chi ci ascolta, un altro 20% va ad alimentare le pensioni. Cioè, noi paghiamo delle tasse per le scuole, le strade, le pensioni, gli ospedali. Di questo fondo sanitario pubblico, solo l'1% è destinato alla di questo fondo sanitario pubblico, solo l'1% è destinato alla cosiddetta prevenzione primaria. E all'interno di questo 1%, se tu vai a vedere, perché sono cose che io appunto per poterne parlare, in maniera precisa, appunto percentuali, numeri, ho studiato.
Immagino,
Cioè
sì.
prevenzione primaria maniera precisa, appunto percentuali, numeri, ho studiato.
Immagino
Cioè
che
prevenzione primaria in questo 1% non vuol dire promozione dello stile di vita, ma c'è anche in questo 1% non vuol dire promozione dello stile di vita, ma c'è anche appunto le vaccinazioni in età pediatrica, le disinfestazioni delle città, le vaccinazioni in età pediatrica, le disinfestazioni delle città, cioè ci sono delle cose che noi magari non associamo direttamente alla prevenzione
Sì.
primaria. Ci sono delle cose che noi magari non associamo direttamente alla prevenzione
Sì.
primaria. Se invece, e questo il problema qual è? Che il sistema sanitario nazionale, per come è stato alimentato, ha provocato tanti malati cronici. Per come è stato alimentato, ha provocato tanti malati cronici. Questi malati cronici, giustamente, non possono essere lasciati per strada, e però poi finiscono i soldi. E quindi il sistema sanitario nazionale, purtroppo, e questa è con i soldi. E quindi il sistema sanitario nazionale, purtroppo, è la risposta che i medici di famiglia danno, perché la verità dice, ok, io è la risposta che i medici di famiglia danno, perché la verità dice, ok, io ti posso concedere delle prestazioni con il rimborso del sistema sanitario nazionale, ti posso concedere delle prestazioni con il rimborso del sistema sanitario nazionale se stai male.
Giusto, sì, è esattamente quello che succede, infatti.
Io voglio fare queste cose per non star male, perché se io sto male, costo di più allo Stato. Io voglio fare queste cose per non star male, perché se io sto male, costo di più allo Stato. Vero? Ma non funziona così in Italia. Però, appunto, le cose prima o poi allo Stato. Vero? Ma non funziona così in Italia. Però, appunto, le cose prima o poi cambieranno. Come per il sistema pensionistico, cioè è un treno che sta ma poi cambieranno. Come per il sistema pensionistico, cioè è un treno che sta andando verso un muro. Si sta facendo qualcosa che sta andando verso un muro. Si sta facendo qualcosa, non so se le cose basteranno, ma nel momento in cui sarà raggiunto un muro, si farà tabula rasa e probabilmente anche in Italia saremo costretti ad un muro, si farà tabula rasa e probabilmente anche in Italia saremo costretti ad avere un sistema basato sulle assicurazioni. Tanto comunque tu le prestazioni te le paghi, tanto vale pagare un'assicurazione che all'interno tu le prestazioni te le paghi, tanto vale pagare un'assicurazione che all'interno di un contenitore magari adatto alla tua età e alle tue esigenze, all'interno di un contenitore magari adatto alla tua età e alle tue esigenze, ti possa dare delle prestazioni anche in maniera smart, cioè hai 30 anni, donna a 30 anni, hai telefonata, hai fatto la prima ecografia al seno, uomo di 50 anni, oppure hai telefonata, hai fatto la prima ecografia al seno, uomo di 50 anni, oppure non lo so, hai 40-50 anni, so che nella tua famiglia
Hey Neil, good to see you again.
c'è il tumore al colon, hai fatto la colonscopia, cioè non deve essere il paziente, il cittadino che
no,
sente
certo.
delle cose, magari mentre si taglia i capelli, magari leggendo dei commenti qua e là, cose, magari mentre si taglia i capelli, magari leggendo dei commenti qua e là, dice fammi informare un po',
Magari guardando i tuoi video.
magari dice fammi informare un po',
Magari guardando i tuoi video.
magari guardando i miei video. Cioè dobbiamo cambiare, cioè è un po' come dire, io se ho fatto tutto questo progetto digitale di divulgazione è anche perché alla base c'è un medico che ti entra in casa sotto forma di video e ti dà delle informazioni per cercare di evitare che tu prima o poi debba aver bisogno di un le informazioni per cercare di evitare che tu prima o poi debba aver bisogno di un medico fisico. Ed è questo tipo di divulgazione ad ampio spettro lo puoi fare appunto sui temi della prevenzione, sui temi dello ad ampio spettro lo puoi fare appunto sui temi della prevenzione, sui temi dello stile di vita, su tutte quelle situazioni che ritardano l'insorgenza lo stile di vita, su tutte quelle situazioni che ritardano l'insorgenza delle patologie. Quindi questo è il mio obiettivo adesso.
Interrompo questo video per
Delle patologie. Quindi questo è il mio obiettivo adesso.
Interrompo questo video per ringraziare lo studio e i ragazzi di Voice Podcast Creators Company che ha ospitato la puntata. Allora, per fare un riassunto di quello che fai, allora, ancora stai facendo delle visite,
Sì,
giusto?
sì.
Vengono le persone nel tuo studio, ancora stai facendo delle visite, giusto?
Sì.
Vengono le persone nel tuo studio e poi hai fatto dei video, hai fatto delle masterclass e hai preso degli argomenti magari dove più generici, nel senso che delle masterclass e hai preso degli argomenti magari dove più generici, nel senso che le domande che mi vengono in mente magari da fare a una persona come te è le domande che mi vengono in mente magari da fare a una persona come te è qual è l'integratore migliore da prendere, comunque si trovano un sacco di qual è l'integratore migliore da prendere, comunque si trovano un sacco di
Sì.
informazioni che uno può consumare, da solo, oltre che venire cioè nel senso, una persona viene a farsi visitare anche solamente per un quadro una persona viene a farsi visitare anche solamente per un quadro, diciamo, più generico e per avere dei consigli, non solamente perché ha dei problemi, giusto?
Sì, guarda, quando ho cominciato c'era chiaramente una demografia diversa del mio paziente tipo che magari era già cardiopatico.
É um bagulho muito sério, né? Porque como os japoneses gostam de burnoutar, e pra gente tá chegando lá, porque a gente tá realmente queimando uma força de trabalho muito grande. O que é o burnout para uma força de trabalho muito grande? O que é o burnout para psicologia?
Bom, burnout ele seria justamente essa sobrecarga, né? E quando a gente fala seja ansiedade, seja sofrimento em si, e até sobrecarga, né? E quando a gente fala seja ansiedade, seja sofrimento em si, e até falando sobre as ferramentas que a gente estava citando agora, né? Muito fácil. E até falando sobre as ferramentas que a gente estava citando agora, né? Muito fácil. E até falando sobre as ferramentas que a gente estava citando agora, né? Muito fácil a gente chegar aqui trabalhando no home office e falar, registra os seus pensamentos disfuncionais e tal. Tá, mas e o Uber que tá fazendo de Uber porque depois vai pra construção e depois da construção ele vai pra de Uber porque depois vai pra construção e depois da construção ele vai...
Todo o pensamento dele é disfuncional,
Exato.
velho.
E quando que ele vai falar assim, não, peraí, para de correr a massa que eu preciso anotar o que eu tô pensando. Não, peraí, para de correr a massa que eu preciso anotar o que eu tô pensando
O que eu tô me sentindo. Calma, Tião. Segura o concreto aí que eu preciso anotar aqui como é que você me fez me sentir com essa betoneira. Eu preciso anotar aqui como é que você me fez me sentir com essa betoneira.
É complexo, porque a gente tá num sistema que nos puxa também pra esse... É complexo, porque a gente tá num sistema que nos puxa também pra esse burnout, pra essa sobrecarga excessiva de demanda e de trabalho, né? Pra esse burnout, pra essa sobrecarga excessiva de demanda e de trabalho, né? E é um sistema muito ferrado que parece que tá jogando contra o tempo todo. E é um sistema muito ferrado que parece que tá jogando contra o tempo todo. Então, olhar também pra sociedade e até pra própria psicoterapia, Então, olhar também para a sociedade e até para a própria psicoterapia, tanto os psicólogos também para esse momento de autorreflexão constante a serviço de os psicólogos também para esse momento de autorreflexão constante de quê, né? Porque às vezes a gente pode até buscar terapia na expectativa de quê, né? Porque às vezes a gente pode até buscar terapia na expectativa de eu preciso estar bem porque eu preciso ser mais produtivo, eu preciso estar eu preciso estar bem porque eu preciso ser mais produtivo, eu preciso estar bem porque eu preciso trabalhar. E será que a terapia ela é na verdade algo para estar bem porque eu preciso trabalhar? E será que a terapia ela é na verdade algo para você só ir ali e se readequar ao sistema e voltar a trabalhar? Não, acho que algo para você só ir ali e se readequar ao sistema e voltar a trabalhar? Não, acho que a gente tem também esse cuidado de notar o que nos faz humanos, sabe? Porque
Hey, Sauce Boss. Good to see you again, man. How's it going?
que a gente ter também esse cuidado de notar o que nos faz humanos, sabe? Porque senão a gente fica refém do sistema dessa forma, sabe? Aí a gente porque senão a gente fica refém do sistema dessa forma, sabe? Aí a gente acaba sendo só mais uma ferramenta, mais um instrumento para deixar a sociedade já acaba sendo só mais uma ferramenta, mais um instrumento para deixar a sociedade a engrenagem girando do jeito que se, entre aspas, deveria, sabe? A engrenagem girando do jeito que se, entre aspas, deveria, sabe?
É porque é curioso, né? Porque você... A parada adoece a gente, mas essa doença... É porque é curioso, né? Porque você... A parada adoece a gente, ela também causa danos pro próprio sistema, né?
I don't really use raw YouTube. Oh wait, You mean, oh, because, okay. YouTube is for listening. Link is for reading, or sorry, hunting words that I claim. So Link will be the tool to help me gain the ability to read, but YouTube will help me gain the ability to listen.
Ela também causa danos pro próprio sistema, né? Então aqui, ó, ele registrou o maior número de afastamentos do trabalho. Ele registrou o maior número de afastamentos do trabalho por transtornos mentais em 10 anos. Então, um período de uma década. A gente tem o maior número de afastamentos do trabalho da história. A gente tem o maior número de afastamentos do trabalho da história. Coisa de 472 mil licenças médicas, né? Um aumento de 68%. Coisa de 472 mil licenças médicas, né? Um aumento de 68% em relação ao ano anterior. E tanto a ansiedade como a depressão, eles foram os em relação ao ano anterior. E tanto a ansiedade como a depressão, eles foram os principais sintomas disso. E existem pessoas que adoecem, existem pessoas que se principais sintomas disso. E existem pessoas que adoecem, existem pessoas que se afastam do trabalho, existem pessoas que não voltam para jornadas de trabalho, que se afastam do trabalho, existem pessoas que não voltam para jornadas de trabalho. Então, isso é muito louco porque ao mesmo passo que o sistema trabalho. Então, isso é muito louco porque ao mesmo passo que o sistema adoece a gente também afeta o sistema do outro lado, porque isso é uma adoece a gente também afeta o sistema do outro lado, porque isso é uma adoece uma queda de produtividade, isso é um custo de mão de obra, isso é um custo de treinamento, uma queda de produtividade, isso é um custo de mão de obra, isso é um custo de treinamento. Então é uma relação que ela não fecha, né? Ela não fecha, você de treinamento. Então é uma relação que ela não fecha, né? Ela não fecha, você assim, beleza, a gente vai adequar você para voltar pro trabalho, o trabalho vai te adoecer mais, mas e aí? Né? O que a gente faz com isso, né? O trabalho vai te adoecer mais, mas e aí? O trabalho vai te adoecer mais, mas e aí? Né? O que a gente faz com isso, né?
É a máquina de moer gente, digamos assim, né? Tipo, não tem como. Eu acho que. A máquina de moer gente, digamos assim, né? Tipo, não tem como. Eu acho que. Falar de qualidade de vida e Brasil é muito difícil, porque a gente tem muitos lugares massa, a gente tem, pô, estados maravilhosos, mas quando a gente for olhar na própria diferenciação de classe, assim, quando eu venho para São Paulo, olhar na própria diferenciação de classe, assim, quando eu venho para São Paulo, eu fico sempre chocada o quão demarcado isso é, sabe? Tipo, o quão eles fazem São Paulo, eu fico sempre chocada o quão demarcado isso é, sabe? Tipo, o quão eles fazem questão de dizer aqui, ó, trabalhe, 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 a cidade inteira é projetada para você trabalhar, e aí o resto, sabe? E o que te inteira é projetada para você trabalhar, e aí o resto, sabe? E o humano. E aí isso você vai perdendo e vai tendo que se readequar e nas brechas humano. E aí isso você vai perdendo e vai tendo que se readequar e nas brechas você consegue suspirar a sua humanidade naquela brecha do intervalo, sabe? Então, assim, você consegue suspirar a sua humanidade naquela brecha do intervalo, sabe? Então, assim, é fazer alguma mini coisinha que te dá prazer ou só descansar de fato naquele. Então, assim, é fazer alguma mini coisinha que te dá prazer ou só descansar de fato naquele pequeno momento que você tem, né? Então, é realmente um sistema que não fecha, sabe?
E como é que eu evito um burnout?
Fecha, sabe?
E como é que eu evito um burnout?
Cara.
Que não seja nascer herdeiro.
Cara.
Que não seja nascer herdeiro.
Eu ia te dizer. Eu ia te dizer, é muito fácil.
Acho que não dá mais pra eu voltar pra dentro do meu pai, né? Não tem como eu pedir. Acho que não dá mais pra eu voltar pra dentro do meu pai, né? Eu pedi pra voltar.
É muito fácil chegar, por exemplo, trabalho com algo que eu gosto, eu trabalho em casa, eu consigo.
Mas a gente burnouteia também.
Claro, burnouteia também. Mas aí, como eu vou falar pro fulano?
Burnouteia também.
Claro, burnouteia também. Mas aí, como eu vou falar pro fulano pegar mais leve, sabe? É uma realidade, cada um tem a sua. E aí, como a gente. Fulano pegar mais leve, sabe? É uma realidade, cada um tem a sua. A gente consegue, talvez, dentro dessas limitações, não perder o eu. Acho que essa a gente consegue, talvez, dentro dessas limitações, não perder o eu. Acho que essa é a jogada, assim, é tentar também se manter conectado em si, não. Essa é a jogada, assim, é tentar também se manter conectado em si, no externo, sabe?
Pô, é difícil, né?
Pô, trabalho de uma vida aí.
Porque é desumanizador, né? Eu gosto de falar muito sobre. Essa é uma questão de trabalho, assim. Eu tenho falado muito sobre escala 6x1, tenho falado um pouco sobre trabalho. E muitas pessoas vieram e falaram assim: ah, mas por que caralho você tá falando de trabalho? E muitas pessoas vieram e falaram assim: ah, mas por que caralho você tá falando de trabalho agora? Assim, é porque eu falo de lifestyle. E eu falo de saúde mental.
Claro.
E eu falo de saúde mental. E sempre falei. E em determinado momento, quando eu falei assim: não tem como eu falar de lifestyle, não tem como eu falar de saúde mental, se eu não falar de justamente o que impede do cara de ter um life. Justamente o que impede do cara de ter um life. E o que impede o cara de ter uma saúde mental, né? Então, pô, como é que eu vou falar pro cara como você melhorar a sua qualidade de vida, como melhorar a sua saúde mental, se o trabalho que é justamente o que mais doente a gente acaba não falando, né? Então, não tem como abordar uma qualidade de vida sem falar de trabalho hoje, né? Uma qualidade de vida sem falar de trabalho hoje,
Sim,
né?
e é bom também a forma com que tu aborda trabalho, porque a gente tá no culto. E é bom também a forma com que tu aborda trabalho, porque a gente tá no culto à produtividade, né? E se a gente for olhar, sei lá, os big referências ali do Vale do Silício, como eles estão atualmente, né? Tudo focado em alta performance.
certains à se sentir attaqués alors qu'ils ne sont pas. Et d'ailleurs, que ça peut amener certains à se sentir attaqués alors qu'ils ne sont pas visés dans le fond, et à d'autres de se sentir complètement en dehors du propos. Pas visés dans le fond, et à d'autres de se sentir complètement en dehors du propos, alors que c'est justement eux qui seraient ciblés. Et donc dans ces cas alors que c'est justement eux qui seraient ciblés. Et donc dans ces cas-là, finalement, le public devient un tiers triangulé. Et on voit une logique de ces cas-là, finalement, le public devient un tiers triangulé. Et on voit une logique de sélection des exemples, c'est-à-dire que chacun des deux camps va prendre de sélection des exemples, c'est-à-dire que chacun des deux camps va prendre pour cible le pire du camp adverse. Ce qui se passe aussi, c'est qu'aujourd'hui, pour cible le pire du camp adverse. Ce qui se passe aussi, c'est qu'aujourd'hui, la santé mentale devient de plus en plus visible. Elle est médiatisée. Il y a de plus la santé mentale devient de plus en plus visible. Elle est médiatisée. Il y a de plus en plus de thérapeutes qui prennent la parole sur les réseaux sociaux et de plus en plus de thérapeutes qui prennent la parole sur les réseaux sociaux et j'en fais partie. Instagram ou LinkedIn ne récompensent pas la nuance. Et j'en fais partie. Instagram ou LinkedIn ne récompensent pas la nuance. Ils récompensent la phrase qui clive, l'indignation, le clash, le témoignage choc. Ils récompensent la phrase qui clive, l'indignation, le clash, le témoignage choc, la prise de position morale, et le conflit devient du contenu viral. Dans ce choc, la prise de position morale, et le conflit devient du contenu viral. Dans ce contexte, les praticiens réglementés craignent la dilution de leur métier Dans ce contexte, les praticiens réglementés craignent la dilution de leur métier et les autres, l'effacement de leur légitimité. Et donc chacun se défend l'effacement de leur légitimité. Et donc chacun se défend d'une menace existentielle. Alors maintenant qu'on a posé ces bases pour celles et ceux que ça intéresse, je vais vous donner mon humble avis. D'abord, je dois dire que j'ai vraiment hésité avant de faire cette vidéo et entrer dans ce débat que je regarde depuis quelques mois ou quelques années tout au plus, avec une certaine forme d'inquiétude. Je suis inquiet parce que je vois des positions. Avec une certaine forme d'inquiétude. Je suis inquiet parce que je vois des. Avec une certaine forme d'inquiétude. Je suis inquiet parce que je vois des positions se rigidifier. Est-ce que je peux observer? C'est une certaine forme de position se rigidifier. Est-ce que je peux observer? C'est une certaine forme de déconstruction de la complexité. Lorsque ça arrive dans n'importe quel type de déconstruction de la complexité, lorsque ça arrive dans n'importe quel type de configuration, mais encore plus dans la question de la santé mentale, je trouve quel type de configuration, mais encore plus dans la question de la santé mentale, je trouve que ça doit toujours nous alerter. Si on rajoute un peu de complexité, je trouve que ça doit toujours nous alerter. Si on rajoute un peu de complexité, je me dis que déjà, c'est une erreur de considérer qu'il y a deux camps. En réalité, il y en aurait autant que de personnes elles-mêmes, mais si je fais des camps. En réalité, il y en aurait autant que de personnes elles-mêmes, mais si je fais des grandes catégories, dans les professionnels réglementés, certes, il y en a certains qui sont extrêmement compétents, très humbles, qui sont capables aussi de reconnaître leurs limites, et il y en a d'autres malheureusement qui sont très imbus d'eux-mêmes, qui peuvent comme ça avoir une certaine forme de supériorité, qui croient tout savoir, qui finalement se forment à avoir une certaine forme de supériorité, qui croient tout savoir, qui finalement se forment.
Yeah, so I pretty much have it that it pauses at every sentence. So pretty much, if I don't recognize the sound, I look at a transcript and just rehear it, and I pretty much get the idea.
Avoir une certaine forme de supériorité, qui croient tout savoir, qui finalement se forment assez peu, qui se remettent assez peu en question également, et ces personnes forment assez peu, qui se remettent assez peu en question également, et ces personnes-là, c'est vrai, sont dangereuses. D'un autre côté, bien évidemment, je trouve ça très inquiétant, le fait qu'il puisse y avoir des personnes. Bien évidemment, je trouve ça très inquiétant, le fait qu'il puisse y avoir des personnes qui se disent thérapeutes alors qu'elles ont fait une formation personnes qui se disent thérapeutes alors qu'elles ont fait une formation extrêmement brève. Je ne sais même pas si c'est tant ces personnes qui se disent extrêmement brève. Je ne sais même pas si c'est tant ces personnes qui se disent thérapeutes, sinon celles qui promettent de former des thérapeutes pour par semaine pendant 3 mois. Et là, je me dis que c'est encore plus grave parce qu'il par semaine pendant 3 mois. Et là, je me dis que c'est encore plus grave parce qu'il y a des personnes qui promettent à d'autres de les former à un métier dans dans lequel elles n'auront absolument pas la compétence d'exercer. Et ces personnes-là ont une responsabilité pour moi encore plus forte parce qu'elles vendent. Ces personnes-là ont une responsabilité pour moi encore plus forte parce qu'elles vendent cette promesse aux autres. Et dans une société dans laquelle il y a vendent cette promesse aux autres. Et dans une société dans laquelle il y a plein de gens qui font des burn-out, qui veulent changer de travail, qui se sentent plein de gens qui font des burn-out, qui veulent changer de travail, qui se sentent déshumanisés dans les métiers qu'ils font, qui n'ont pas beaucoup de sens, se sentent déshumanisés dans les métiers qu'ils font, qui n'ont pas beaucoup de sens, la tentation d'aller vers un métier qui a beaucoup de sens la tentation d'aller vers un métier qui a beaucoup de sens existentiel, comme le métier de thérapeute, c'est quelque chose qui est un très grand attrait. Et il y a un grand marché à ce niveau-là. C'est un très grand attrait. Et il y a un grand marché à ce niveau-là. On ne peut pas mettre la responsabilité uniquement sur les personnes, et justement dans ces formations-là, parce que ce sont des personnes qui se font attraper dans des systèmes qui leur vendent une promesse irréaliste. Et d'un autre attraper dans des systèmes qui leur vendent une promesse irréaliste. D'un autre côté, il y a des personnes qui ont suivi des cursus extrêmement complets. D'un autre côté, il y a des personnes qui ont suivi des cursus extrêmement complets, très qualitatifs, et qui sont parfois bien mieux formés que des professionnels très qualitatifs, et qui sont parfois bien mieux formés que des professionnels réglementés pour accompagner des personnes en thérapie. J'en sais quelque chose pour avoir fait les deux. Réglementé pour accompagner des personnes en thérapie. J'en sais quelque chose pour avoir fait les deux. J'ai suivi un parcours universitaire, quelque chose pour avoir fait les deux. J'ai suivi un parcours universitaire, j'ai obtenu mon titre de psychologue, j'ai commencé à exercer, je me suis rendu compte, j'ai obtenu mon titre de psychologue, j'ai commencé à exercer, je me suis rendu compte que j'étais nul en ce qui concerne la thérapie. Certes, je savais faire d'autres choses, je pouvais faire passer des bilans psychométriques, j'étais très fort à donner des conseils, à faire de la psychoéducation en ce qui concerne. J'étais très fort à donner des conseils, à faire de la psychoéducation qui concerne, je sais pas, l'autisme, les méthodes PEX, ABA, etc. Je n'avais absolument pas la compétence d'être un bon thérapeute. Lorsque j'ai fait une autre formation dans une école privée, que là, j'ai davantage appris à être un bon psychothérapeute. Et d'ailleurs, c'est après ça que j'ai été à l'ARS réclamer mon titre de psychothérapeute. Après ça que j'ai été à l'ARS réclamer mon titre de psychothérapeute. Un des arguments forts quand même de ces écoles privées en psychothérapie, lorsqu'elles proposent vraiment un cursus sérieux, c'est qu'elles vont avoir la possibilité d'aller chercher des maîtres et des pontes dans leur domaine. C'est un peu la possibilité d'aller chercher des maîtres et des pontes dans leur domaine. C'est un peu la même chose si je prends une comparaison avec les cliniques privées. C'est un peu la même chose si je prends une comparaison avec les cliniques privées en ce qui concerne la santé somatique. Ça ne veut pas dire que vous ne pouvez pas privé en ce qui concerne la santé somatique. Ça veut pas dire que vous pouvez pas trouver des professionnels très compétents à l'hôpital public, mais forcément, lorsqu'il y a la possibilité de sélectionner dans le privé, ben on va aller. Mais forcément, lorsqu'il y a la possibilité de sélectionner dans le privé, on va aller chercher les meilleurs profils. De mon point de vue de l'université, c'est qu'elle est tellement lente à s'adapter et que c'est une énorme machine qui avance très doucement, là où vous avez beaucoup plus de flexibilité, qui avance très doucement, là où vous avez beaucoup plus de flexibilité, d'agilité,
ちょっと気分転換してこようかなと思います。よし、それじゃあ久しぶりに外に出よう。一歩。よし、それじゃあ久しぶりに外に出よう。一歩。二歩。やばい。三歩。やばい、結構大股で歩いてるんだけど。やばい、結構大股で歩いてるんだけど、もう30分も行ってる。やばい。浜松餃子とか売られてるよ。めっちゃ美味しそう。でも言い忘れてたんですけど、この企画はガソリン代もちゃんと含まれています。なので、意外とお金がないというか、結構お金使っちゃうんですよね。大富豪ってほどではないです。やばい、遠い。 車に戻ってきました。足柄サービスエリアで歩いた歩数は、足柄サービスエリアで歩いた歩数は700歩でした。めっちゃ歩いちゃった。嘘。1700歩って結構あるかなと思ったんですけど、1700歩って結構あるかなと思ったんですけど、一瞬でめっちゃ使っちゃいますね。一瞬でめっちゃ使っちゃいますね。もっと車を近くに止めればよかったな。もっと車を近くに止めればよかったな。ちなみに今貯まった金額は8850円なんですけど、ちなみに今貯まった金額は8850円なんですけど、さっきマックで580円使っちゃったので、さっきマックで580円使っちゃったので、残り8270円です。残り8270円です。でもこの後ガソリンも入れなきゃいけなくて、ちょっとね、4000円くらい飛びそうです。ということでちょっと気を取り直して、頑張ろう。疲れ。なんとか海老名サービスエリアまで到着しました。これ走るとお金とか歩数は貯まるんですけど、体力は減っていきますね。ちなみに今は229キロ走りました。めっちゃ走った。計算してみたら、残り10800。お金は結構余裕あるんですけど、歩数が残りあんまりないんですよね。だからここで歩数を節約するために、海老名サービスエリアには寄らずに、ガソリンだけ入れていきたいと思います。
I don't think he would have played the sentence if he didn't at least partially understand what was being said. That's the biggest indication that he's actively listening to me. Yeah, pretty much I do the typical, you hear the audio sound, blah, blah, blah. If there's a sound you don't recognize, transcript, and then you hear it again. So it's like a 2-step process, I suppose. Sometimes it can be 3, but usually it's 2 for my case. Yeah. It's like superly active listening. My brain's like super tired right now. I'm ready to fall asleep.
意外と3000分でも結構入るな。16リットル入りました。ガソリン代3000分入れたら結構満タンぐらいになりました。メモリが10個ぐらいあるんですけど、9まで入りました。これでだいぶ走れそう。
I just read the English subtitles for most part because I can't even understand 90% of it. I'm getting better though. I can feel it. Honestly, I look at English subtitles if I can't even understand like the scripts and the whole sentence, because English is just there to verify the actual target language's script. So it's like that's like a backup plan. Like the script is a backup, and then the English is the backup of the backup. But yeah, I'm getting close to there. After almost there.
次は高速はすごい距離数を稼げるんですけど、やっぱね、高速はすごい距離数を稼げるんですけど、やっぱね、高速代が高いからちょっと怖いね。そろそろ降りないと首都高に乗っちゃうので、この辺で降りておきます。いや、ここまででも結構な金額いってそうだな。怖い。ETC だからあんま使ってる感覚もなく引かれていくから、罠ですね。これ高速乗って結構楽に距離を稼げたんですけど、降りたら赤字になってるとかないよね。 こっちのが高くつくのかな。こっちのが高くつくのかな。まあ降りてからのお楽しみですね。まあ降りてからのお楽しみです。それじゃあ高速道路を出たいと思います。3820円。赤字ではないんじゃない？多分ちょっと後でゆっくり計算します。マイバスケット鶴ヶ峰駅北店にちょっと小さめのスーパーで探してたら、ここが検索に引っかかったんですけど、小さいスーパーだから駐車場がなかったんですよ。なので今コインパーキングに車を止めています。
I heard there's a limit to the number of accounts you have with the same number of them. Did they really ask you to put a phone number for all the accounts? I can't remember when they did. When I did it, they always asked for phone number. I used the same exact phone number. It gave me like a limit. I reached a maximum of 15, and then I can't make any more after that. Yeah, you only get like 15 max. So if you ever plan to well, the thing is, you can always use a different email type. You can always use Outlook. There's Yahoo. See, those are backups. But oh no, so YouTube is only Gmail. That's so weird. So if you have like one working email, one personal, then you just use 2 more, like Russian and German. Why not? Or just use them together for one account. Not that bad if you really want.
想定外の出費。ここが15分100円なので、急いでかつ大股でスーパーに行ってきたいと思います。スーパーで食材をいろいろ買って、今は車中泊ができる公園の駐車場までやってきました。この後はお父さんにもらった野菜でお料理をしていきたいと思います。ということで後ろに移動したいんですけど、もう歩数が結構やばくて、一歩も無駄にしたくないから、
리뷰를 해주시는 거 다 너무 감사한데 출연하셨던 분들이 더 뒤에 상황을 열고 바라보시는 게 너무 느껴진다.
맞아요.
너무 느껴진다.
이게 너무 재밌어요. 많은 분들이 어쨌든 상측하고 이게 너무 재밌어요. 많은 분들이 어쨌든 상상을 통해서 예측. 이게 너무 재밌어요. 많은 분들이 어쨌든 상상을 통해서 예측하고 얘 이런 거네. 그러니까 예고편을 보고 예측하고 얘 이런 걸 보고서 야 이런 일이 있을 거야.
그쵸.
막상 보면은
별것도 아닌.
둘이 뽀뽀한 거야 뭐야? 막 이렇게.
별것도 아닌.
둘이 뽀뽀한 거야 뭐야? 막 이렇게.
맞아.
침대에서 이렇게 기대가지고.
맞아.
침대에서 이렇게 기대가지고 되게 흐뭇하게 바라보는 장면이 있어요. 네. 해가지고 되게 흐뭇하게 바라보는 장면이 있어요. 네. 진짜 이 사람을 내가 사랑해야만 나올 수 있는 표정. 그게 형이랑 술 먹을 때. 진짜 이 사람을 내가 사랑해야만 나올 수 있는 표정. 그게 형이랑 술 먹을 때. 7병 마신다. 7병 마신다. 7병 마신다.
그날이어가지고
티저 나왔을 때.
맞아.
그날이어가지고 티저 나왔을 때.
맞아.
저거 뭐냐?
누구냐? 데이트다. 분명 데이트다.
형 머리 팡팡 치는 거.
나도 그것도 있었고. 머리 팡팡 치는
머리
거야, 나도
팡팡
인스타에.
치는 거. 오늘 얘기를 하다 보니까 원규 씨는 처음에 왜 그렇게 지훈 씨한테 그렇게 오늘 얘기를 하다 보니까 원규 씨는 처음에 왜 그렇게 지훈 씨한테 그렇게 하신 거예요, 그러면?
그렇게 했다는 게
아니, 그러니까 약간 이제 재회를 생각하고 들어가신 거면 더 적극적으로 할 수도 있잖아요.
할 수 있는데
조금 더 소극적으로 한 이유는 더 적극적으로 할 수도 있잖아요.
할 수 있는데
조금 더 소극적으로 한 이유.
왜냐면 제외를 하면은 진짜 잘 만나야 되잖아요. 그리고 심지어 이거는 엄청 큰 프로그램이고 그리고 심지어 이거는 엄청 큰 프로그램이고 그럼 내가 이걸 제외를 했을 때 서로가 납득할 이유를 만나야 내가 자신 있게 제외를 하자고 이렇게 막 꼬시고 뭘 할 텐데 만나야 내가 자신 있게 제외를 하자고 이렇게 막 꼬시고 뭘 할 텐데 만나야 내가 자신 있게 제외를 하자고 이렇게 막 꼬시고 뭘 할 텐데 그런 마음이 이제 아직까지 처음에는 안 드는 거죠. 이 친구가 어떤 마음인지 모르고 저도 내가 다시 사귀었을 때 이 친구가 어떤 마음인지 모르고 저도 내가 다시 사귀었을 때 똑같은 문제로 헤어지지 않을까? 이런 생각이 드니까 그 과정이 필요했어요. 저도 헤어지지 않을까? 이런 생각이 드니까 그 과정이 필요했어요. 근데 아까 말씀드린 것처럼 막 그 과정 속에서 아 얘가 왜 그랬는지 알겠고 뭐 내가 이런 건 잘못했고 그 과정 속에서 아 얘가 왜 그랬는지 알겠고 뭐 내가 이런 건 잘못했고 그 과정 속에서 아 얘가 왜 그랬는지 알겠고 뭐 내가 이런 건 잘못했고 다정함을 원하는데 맨날 다정함을 원한다? 네가 원하는 다정함이 뭐야? 다정함을 원하는데 맨날 다정함을 원한다? 네가 원하는 다정함이 뭐야? 했는데 여기서 하는 걸 보고 저거야? 그러면서 이제 깨달음과 뭐와 하다 보니까 아 이 정도 됐으면 그러면서 이제 깨달음과 뭐와 하다 보니까 만나자 해도 되겠다. 그래서 처음부터 못했던
지연 언니랑 데이트하면서 사람들한테 들킨 적 있는지.
방송 중일 때요.
네.
방송 중일 때요.
네.
없어요. 진짜 없고 그래서 데이트를 못해요. 이게 그래서 집에서밖에 있을 수 없어요. 거의. 그래서 데이트를 못해요. 이게 그래서 집에서밖에 있을 수 없어요. 거의. 그래서
그 이제 제작진분들이
거의.
조심하라고 말씀을 해주시는구나.
그러니까 왜냐면 스포가 되고
조심하라고 말씀을 해주시는구나.
4개월 정도 저희가 방송 기간이었는데 외식을 그래서 딱 2번? 4개월 정도 저희가 방송 기간이었는데 외식을 그래서 딱 2번 했나? 그랬었거든요. 근데 한 번은 룸 고깃집인데 거기는 이제 딴 사람들 안 보이잖아요.
그죠.
rum인데. 근데 이제 서빙하러 들어오시면은 그때 이제 딴 사람들 안 보이잖아요.
그죠.
룸인데. 근데 이제 서빙하러 들어오시면 딴 사람들 안 보이잖아요.
그죠.
룸인데. 근데 이제 서빙하러 들어오시면은 그때 이제 마스크 쓰고 그랬었어요. 이게 들키면은 프로그램에 피해. 그때 이제 마스크 쓰고 그랬었어요. 이게 들키면은 프로그램에 피해가 가고 하니까 최대한 신경 써가지고 저희는 피해가 가고 하니까 최대한 신경 써가지고 저희는 끝나는 날에 진짜 세상아 날 봐라 하는 느낌으로 마음껏 다녀야지 라는 생각을 했었어요. 진짜.
이제 방송 끝나고 생일 사진이었나요?
맞아요.
진짜 올라오는데 너무 막 너무 부끄러운 거예요.
너무 딱 시기가
너무 부끄러운 거예요.
너무 딱 시기가 좋아. 다음날 제 생일이고.
아 진짜.
다음날 지연이 생일이고.
하루 차이예요?
하루 차이.
뭐야?
다음날 지연이 생일이고.
뭐야? 되게 운명 같네요.
완전 좋았죠.
학습.
아니야. 진짜 좋았던 거야. 이게 표현이
하트라도 좋았죠 이렇게 해야죠.
너무 좋았죠.
큰 박수. 큰 박수. 제가 다 아주. 그래서 사실 이거를 뭐 물어보지 않을 수가 없는데 또 이제 현컷이고 다 매칭이 됐잖아요. 어쨌든 그 프로그램 안에 없는데 또 이제 현컷이 안에서 그 이후를 궁금해하시는 분들이 진짜 많으세요. 그 이후를 궁금해하시는 분들이 진짜 많으세요.
뭐 저는 방송에서 어쨌거나 그렇게 나갔으니까 뭐 끝나고 행보가 그 친구도 너무 바빴고 저도 너무 바빴고 해서 그냥 서로 응원하고 좋은 사이로.
정말 좋은 추억을 잘 만든
네.
인연이었다. 정말 좋은 추억을 잘 만든
네.
정말 좋은 추억을 잘 만든
네.
인연이었다.
그렇게 마무리. 그렇죠.
사실 지금 이 촬영을 할 때가 명절이잖아요.
맞아요.
사실 지금 이 촬영을 할 때가 명절이잖아요. 지금 설 연휴 중에 정말 황금 같은 하루를 이렇게 빼주셔가지고 지금 설 연휴 중에 정말 황금 같은 하루를 이렇게 빼주셔 지금 설 연휴 중에 정말 황금 같은 하루를 이렇게 빼주셔가지고 이렇게 출연해주셔서 감사드리고 끝날 시간이 이렇게 출연해주셔서 감사드리고 끝날 시간이 되었어요.
네.
아, 정말요?
지쳤는데요?
한 2초 진짜 아쉬워.
이제 또 저희가 클로징 질문이 있거든요. 오늘의 TMI는?
사실
왜?
화장실 너무 가고 싶었어요. 화장실 너무 가고 싶었어요.
그거 나도 그렇긴 해. 나도 나 지금
근데 왜
그 이후에 한 15분
아
뒤에
진짜? 아 말씀을 하시지.
그래도
그럼 여기서 빨리 갔다 와, 지금.
실례하겠습니다.
나 미치겠다 진짜. 그러니까 어쩐지 약간 다들 계속 이렇게 옴짝옴짝 계속 하시는 거예요.
나 하라고? 아, 저는 이렇게 큰 촬영이 처음이니까 지연이가 힘내라고 뽀뽀 3번 해줬어요.
뭐야?
지연이가 힘내라고 뽀뽀 3번 해줬어요.
뭐야?
소름 돋았어요. 아, 진짜.
뭐야?
속이 갑자기 너무 안 좋아.
tried to read in the past that was hard for you, you start to realize that, holy crap, like I can read this now. And that's what I currently am going through. Or at least in 2023, that's like the big breakthrough that I made. You know, if I just supply my brain with enough information, it sorts it out. Your brain is amazing. If you don't believe me, just give it a shot. You won't regret trying that. And then you can decide if I'm full of crap or not. But you have to, the thing is, you have to read a lot. When I started like actually picking stuff up, and the reason why I was able to read through 5 visual novels in 1.5 months is because I would read probably like 2 or 3 hours a day. And I was getting so motivated by just knowing new words. Like every new word that I acquired, I was like just realizing like, this is what progress feels like. I equate it to like losing weight for me. And that's something that I did too. I used to be pretty big. I used to weigh like, over 200 and something pounds. And I'm not a tall person. I'm average height. Okay. But I used to be pretty big. And the more that I exercised and ran, I didn't understand what I was doing.
Did you have an alarm? Or did you sleep through the alarm? Are you a heavy sleeper? Wow, okay. I guess it only works for light sleepers then. I'm a light sleeper. It does help though, just only if you can wake up through it. I'll try again. It's okay. You do what you can. Coffee also works too. No, not usually, but it was extremely. Oh, okay. That's yeah. If you're doing it like, for example, at nighttime, because if I were to do it at 11 p.m. and 12 a.m., I'd pretty much pass out. Yeah. If it's like during the day, then it's usually super easy. Unless yeah, if you happen to do it after work, it's very. If you're gonna sleep through it, I actually did sleep through mine a few times, but that was usually because it was later in the day, late at nights, or after work. But that's a big obstacle. If you pretty much want to do it, you pretty much can only do power naps when you have enough energy that you won't sleep through everything. So it has to be like during work, before work, ideally, not after. Sometimes, depending.
I just kept running. But, the more weight and progress that I started making, it motivated me. And I feel like this is what language learning is too. There's so many parallels to real life and language learning. And it's just like a life lesson. And this is why I'm so in love with just learning Japanese. And I want to do this with Spanish, and I want to do this with other languages because it's like so freaking fun. It feels so rewarding when you understand something that you didn't understand before. I can't wait to see what things will get like once I get to 20K words. But when I do, I will post another update. Ganbatte. I'm actually at 21,000 unknown words. And let me answer my own question. It's gotten better. And I'm still just as motivated, but I still feel like I have a long way to go. So having 21,000 unknown words on Link.
I actually tried to do it one time at 12 a.m. because I was grinding super hard. And then in reality, I actually woke from 12 a.m. No, sorry. I did at 11 p.m. because I was in the mood to do more listening. And I pretty much woke up at 3 a.m. with the alarm still running. I was like, holy crud. So extreme exhaustion will force you to sleep through no matter what. Definitely.
Does not mean that 20,000 words. It's because like there's a lot of fluff in there. I've mentioned this so many times. I don't ever want to come off like I feel like I am the arbiter of Japanese or that I know everything. And I have no problem saying that I don't understand something. Like I don't know.
Ironically, Mike learns Japanese, or Bijou Mike. He mentions that Evil Dia does watch his videos. Like if he actually does look at my interviews and start investigating me, that's gonna be very interesting.
21,000 words. I think I could probably cut that in half, and that would be more accurate to like maybe some of the words that I actually know. So just out of curiosity, I've been using Migaku recently, right? And I tried to import all of the words that I knew in Link into Migaku. And according to Migaku, like the only words that it accepted was around 7,816. When I exported all of them, like this wasn't even all of the words in Link. For some reason, it was only saying it only let me export 15,000, but even though it says I know 21,000. And also like Migaku doesn't recognize like every single word because I think I didn't have all the dictionaries that I needed installed. I'm going to guess that my vocabulary is somewhere in the, 7,000 to like 10,000 range. But I just thought it was really interesting that this is what Migaku said. And the reason why I did this is because I like Migaku. I made a video on Migaku, and so now I'm actually officially partnered. If you've watched my previous video, I did a pinned comment saying that 5 months later, they reached out and I loved Migaku so much that I decided to partner with them. So if you don't know what Migaku is, you should probably go watch my video because I went through the entire app and I was a big fan of it. It's very much like Link. So Migaku also does this really cool thing to where it shows you based on the words how much can you comprehend this. And so they do a lot of the similar things, but if you're a big fan of flashcards, Migaku is probably more preferable to Link because they do flashcards really well. I'm telling you, there's so many amazing tools that Migaku does. That's why when I did that video on that app, I had no problem partnering with them because I can it's really freaking cool. I have a link now. I know this is just a great place to mention it because I did do this test. I was very curious, what is Migaku? How many words does Migaku think that I know? Even though I think I know more than that. If you want to get a discount on the lifetime membership and also a free month, and I think some more discounts on the other memberships, you can click my link. I was not incentivized to make that video when I did, but they
had a teacher that had a thing for me post a new video because I'm gonna watch it for fun. Wow, 5 a.m. is wild. What?
幸福的周六，早起运动是不可能的。
晚安，马卡巴卡。
几小时后，随着我每周在 iTalki 上课的时间越来越短，我的学生越来越少了。不过剩下的学生中，有的学生我看着从大学到了工作，有的学生搬到了新城市开始新生活。时间最短的是9个月前看了我视频开始跟我上课的学生。从
Hey Snarbolax, how you doing? Oh my god, you didn't use the red hen waving sign again. Oop, what's my mic even working? Hello? Hey Snarlax, Snarbolax. The first time I'm seeing an actual letter.
从9个月前我的频道刚开始被一点点人发现，到现在我
Oh my god, you're actually saying sentences. How's it going, man? Yeah, you're definitely getting me all on my toes, for sure.
我的频道刚开始被一点点人发现。这些跟我长时间上课的学生里，大多数都是跟我一样内向的人。说到内向的人自己
How's it going, man? Any updates?
都喜欢做些什么呢？今天就给大家看看吧。那首先，我刚刚已经上完了今天的课，所以第一件事情是摘掉我的眼镜，太舒服了。其实我是没有近视的，但是上课的时候为了显得聪明，所以戴了一副眼镜。第二件事情呢，就是关上窗帘。内向的人怎么能见光呢？哈哈哈哈！好了，那现在就是我自己一个人的世界了。那一个人在家的时候，我其实不需要遵守外面的规定，所以我当然。
Chills, man. Just trying to get inspired to keep learning. What kind of inspiration do you need? I can try to give you one inspiration. I don't know if it's considered inspiration, but if you follow the Discord, you can see the stats. Let's see. I recently did this recently. I spent like almost 3 hours. Hit 2,000 known words on Ling. Who did you say she was to you? She was the Chinese teacher who fell for me, and then she had to stop teaching me because she couldn't handle it, and then she moved to Thailand after. So she has a YouTube channel. So I pretty much follow it. Free content, super slow though, but high vocabulary, somewhat.
也是不需要穿衣服的，开玩笑。
I don't need a Snorlax. You use Link. This is some crazy stuff, but yeah, depends what kind. 2000. No, I was on a speed. I was doing a speed run. Yeah, I was doing a speed run. 2000 is like super hard. You could imagine how much my pinky hurts. It hurts a lot. Actually, my pinky actually got stuck at one point, so I had to like stretch it. I try at least do 150 words a day, ideally. 150 is a lot. Yeah, even 150 is a lot to me. Even if you hit 100, it's a lot, but 150 is insanely good. 1,000 a week.
为了这个视频可以供大家观看，我还是穿着我的衣服吧。内向者的生活太简单了，无非就是学学语言、做做运动、读读书、弹弹琴，被演讲稿折磨一下。现在取消有点太晚了吧？而且我总不能一直逃避吧？救救我！哎，想一想吧，我要做一个成熟的大人。我好饿，我现在想吃饭。我的螺蛳粉到了，我先吃饭吧。但是最幸福的时刻是，嘿嘿，
走出家门的周日，
起床成功，耶！运动一下就准备出门吧。最近偏爱卷发，显得我更成熟一些。
I can't imagine waking up and exercising like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. That's hardcore. I know a lot of adults do it nowadays. Yeah, I think because French has so many familiar words, it's a lot easier, but it still takes a couple of hours, right? Are you the one? Wait, how many no words do you have on Link? Can I look you up? If I search Snorbola, will I actually find you or no?
哇哈哈哈！出门看我新买的地铁卡套，修猫，把每一天在泰国的日子都当作在度假，毕竟不知道什么时候就回国了，享受当下吧。周日是我的老3样：做志愿，在咖啡店看书，吃中国菜。先去做志愿的地方帮忙准备饭盒。我实在是喜欢做一样的事情，但是我得锻炼自己的适应能力，所以我们去找一家新咖啡店吧。在做志愿的巷子里有一家咖啡店，经过很多次了，今天终于决定进去看看。是一家很可爱的小店，点了草莓牛奶，味道跟我最喜欢的奶茶草莓奶冻很像，草莓跟牛奶简直是绝配呀！吃吐司的时候发现墙上的照片是一个小女孩跟她的宠物的故事。这是小女孩，她的小鸭子，她的小猫和小狗，他们一起烘焙，在楼梯上合照，好喜欢她的鸭子拖鞋。在沙发上休息，一起吃饭，一起去兜风，一边吃甜甜圈一边做瑜伽，一起过冬，一起去。
2chan. You like the 4chan. I don't know about the 4chan website for like 2chan. Oh, Toucan. Sorry, I keep 4chan. I'm so out of it today. Wow. Actually, never seen you ever. Are you ever on the forum? I don't recognize this picture at all. I notice every single person on the forum and their profile picture. Props to you, man. Good progress. That's fair. Don't worry. Well, you found me. Were you on the forum at like the most perfect time? Hey, man, good progress. Yeah, you're doing good. I just read a lot of the posts. Yeah, fair. especially nowadays with everything's all glitched up. Why is it so private? You haven't seen now? Are they only 10 people on these forums? I haven't seen this person. I haven't seen Snorbolex at all. He doesn't comment because there's people that post and people that actually read. So he's one of the readers, but because I'm one of the posters once in a while, depending. There's actually not a lot of people. Yeah, I'll say like there's about like 50 people consistently, and they're all pretty random. And then there's a bunch of people that say they're from Ukraine, so please give me free membership. I don't know if they're still doing that. You get Ukraine, you get a free link membership.
野餐，店里还有
Oh, that's
他
not
们
much.
的明信
Yeah.
片和
Like there's, I guarantee there's like hundreds of readers, but actual people who post 50, maybe 50 at max. Like,
贴纸。
we're talking about like every day. Like they actually look at it, they actually post stuff.
店长也爱猫猫。
It usually tends to be like the very active learners, like super active, probably who care about stuff like this. Depending.
哦，吃完就看书啦。这家店桌子不多，不好意思待太久，决定出去走走。走到看到一只猫就回家，走了3站路还没遇到一只小猫，最后决定放弃。
I can't imagine what it'd be like to live in Thailand. Doesn't sound too bad, but I can't imagine.
在我走在上天桥去坐 BTS 的楼梯上，看到了一只漂亮的小三花，让我的寻找小猫之旅完美结束啦！这就是内向者的生活啦，拜拜。
Japanese study 500. Wow, 504 bear earthquakes. I don't know if I ever reached like the 3 digits. Like 500 is a lot, man. Bear earthquakes. Join me as I study Japanese every day, say long, give feedback, or just enjoy the video. I just record Twitch and upload. Wait, you can stream it on Twitch? I can't imagine. If I stream on Twitch, I'll be like that kind of guy. Like, okay, this guy's kind of boring. Like, you can actually look up. Alright, will I get banned if I stream? If I look at Twitch stuff? Let's see. Is there education? Esports in real life, DJ, creative. Oh, in real 103,000. Okay, this is Chinese. Oh, so it's literally them in real life. Okay, interesting. Is there a language? I don't think so. Language learning. Learning language slowly. Where's this guy on stream, man? Baldridge. Okay. Oh, we literally just play games. Okay, that's different. Yeah, that's a lot different than actually studying. Oh, is it hardcore Japanese?
そろそろ俺は帰るぜ。またね。またな。So it's like,
Oh, visual novels. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting approach, man. What the heck? Tokyo, but make it gayer. Fluyo? How to swear in Russian. Oh my god, these are addicting. Watching Michael and Ludwig visits China.
Guys.
Yeah! 强烈建议去 B 站搜自己. I will. You think I will? Menu function said, I highly recommend you go search yourself on Bilibili. As if I won't. It's like you don't even know me. Of course I'm gonna go search myself on Bilibili.
Michael's sick. Michael's fucking sick. Michael has a cold.
I do. Is it crazy? I am really curious what Bilibili thinks of my Diddy joke. I'm sorry for the pause. I'm sorry. I wasn't even looking at the screen. I swear. Sorry. We'll just watch. Let's just watch. Sorry.
Michael's sick. My
eyes weren't even on the screen.
Okay.
Literally right
Picking
now.
day 13.
No,
Dude.
it's not a curtain I want to pull back. I'm just curious.
Let's crush today.
Interactions, all of our
I'm
different
so excited
conversations.
for that.
I'm so
Since we've, like,
excited.
watched none of the episodes, and I'm not gonna crack when we get back.
We've been spoiled a bit, full disclosure.
For like a couple episodes?
We got spoiled because one of the kids from Kid Day sent me a clip on like some Chinese social media app of us crashing a funeral.
They found out about that.
Crazy crash a funeral. That grandma was definitely dead. I messaged Lee to apologize, and all he replied was, "I handled it well."
You handled it great.
And I was like, "You're right. You
Oh my
fucking
God.
did handle it well."
Thank you, King
The
Tama.
first two foreigners to ever come to your town, and they show up to a funeral. Girl filming saying, "Where's the food?"
Asking
at?
for food.
That is,
I
that is a
handled it
little bit embarrassing.
Yep, that's us. Chinese is still horrendous and hasn't gotten that much better.
We've been trying to watch Chinese TV to improve, but it's basically like highway,
Agenda.
phone, yeah, yes, and that's basically all I understand. 可以可以，
我的腿短
啊，对可以这次
可以一下吗？对对，试一下啊。
We're so cute.
Okay, hop on.
So cute.
我靠，不行，
好了，
不行，腿太短。
He's like, holy fuck, I can't. My legs are too short. I can't.
哎，扶好。
Good. 这个是 more.
那个是
这个拿起来。
对。
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
He's just testing it.
可以换吗？
He just wants to hop on, feel it.
Yeah.
That's so
All right, we go
cute.
look.
Let's look at some shit.
Okay.
What? That is so cute. He just wanted to. He's just like, can I try? Like not. He didn't try riding it. He just like tried sitting on it.
All right, so we're driving down the 207. A worker was miring on motorcycles. We had him
That
sitting
is
them.
so cute.
Just to feel it.
Just to
He said
feel
mine's
it.
a little too tall for him. I get it. It's a little too tall for me at times. But check
Dude, just
out
curious.
the fucking view, bro.
Boys being boys. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
That shit's pretty.
Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, you are.
His face.
Okay, Michael.
Yeah.
You got maybe 4 days left in China.
No.
Things you absolutely want to do before we end the trip.
I don't want to get smashed by an 18.
I don't want it to end. I know they're back already, but like, I want them to go back to China. I don't want it to end.
Way there before I end the trip.
Hey, Liz.
We're in Genuine.
Whoa.
3, 2, 1, 9 Fight. flat. We're in Genuine.
Whoa!
3, 2, 1, 9
Fight.
flat. Fuck!
Oh.
Town? Jeez.
La boo boo.
La boo boo.
La boo boo. Oh, it's a kid's store. Okay, let's go. It was an accident. How I just saw the La boo boo. I thought it was a kid's. Let's just go. 推荐是吗？你的推荐是吗？
什么推荐？
all of it. The whole,
all of
the
it.
whole thing.
Good, good.
红烧牛肉面。
How special?
Then pictures
That shit looks fire.
are easy.
I might grab meat flan veggies.
I might do the curry rice thing.
Oh, dude, that I heard about this. It's like fried tomato and egg.
Fried tomato and fucking tomato and egg is one of my favorite Chinese dishes.
Oh, big. I think I might get it. Just,
Yeah, I'm
just
down.
to test.
So this is $2.
$2.
$4
Yummy.
altogether.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All right, let's eat.
Yummy, yummy.
ER77. Wow.
Why the fuck did you just call yourself An? Is that what that says? An. An也一样. Is that what that says? Am I reading this wrong? An也一样. Why are you calling yourself An? Oh, okay. Why are you calling yourself An? I know what it means, but I thought it was like olden times. Like old. I thought it was like an old word, like when you were like in the olden days. Yeah, 方言.
7,
I haven't seen that in a long time. Kind of funny way to say me. It's a meme in China. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like Shakespeare talk. Like sire.
Like,
Okay, let me go back.
fried egg rice tomato dish. ER77. Wow.
Whoa.
7.
That was different.
Damn. That was incredibly different.
I think it just comes down to our difference in rice.
I think it was also because they gave us like
Also, when I eat this shit, I like my rice to be like my mom will make a bowl of it and she'll keep all the juices in there, and then I'll get to put the juices also on the rice. So it's not just tomato, egg, and rice. It's like tomato, egg, and like wet rice. And it's delicious.
What would you rate a plate of rice?
Like I would not enjoy this one because look at it, it's just rice. Like it's very not in Chinese. I think there's like a term called like 下饭, which is like this thing is very like this dish is very 下饭, which means like it just means like it's good to eat with rice because it's so saucy, and like this one doesn't look very 下饭.
I think it just comes down to our difference in rice.
I think it was also because they gave us like half a bowl, like half a giant plate of rice.
Yeah.
Arid.
If you just, like, what would you rate a plate of rice?
The rice on its own can't be rated. It's like you know, you can't rate air.
I would rate a plate of rice, just like a plain plate of rice, like maybe like a 6.
I could go 7.
That's what I mean. Like
For a plate of rice.
you start way higher. 你的名字？我的名字张秋。张秋。杨波。你们是学生。You play basketball?
What is hold on, guys. The Chinese chatters in chat said something about like sweet or salty. And now I'm nervous. Because I think this says sweet or salty. People on Billy can like argue about it. Like like sweet or salty tomato and egg? I'm scared. What do I eat? I don't know what I eat. I don't know. I've never made it before. I think mine's I have to ask my mom. Mom! 我们吃的西红柿鸡蛋是甜的还是咸的？甜的 salty sweet 甜的也有盐也有我也不知道他们说 Billy 上老吵这个就西红柿鸡蛋是咸的还是甜的 My mom said she puts salt and sugar. I don't know. I don't know. I eat both.
杨波，你们是学生。
Wait, he knows the word for 学生.
You play basketball?
Yeah.
You good? You both play?
一般般。
一般般。你的favorite 喜欢篮球中国 CBL。你的 CBA team 我喜欢
CBA 篮球
中国 CBL
I was like what's CBA
你的 CBA team 我喜欢青岛是我非常喜欢 CBA team 你的是吗山西
that's where they are right now that makes sense never mind that makes sense I was gonna get excited makes sense
Qingdao better. Fuck Chanchi, bro. Fuck Chanchi.
我是 NBA。
Yes. Yes. I like
Sticky.
Charlotte Hornets. You? Don't play basketball.
But yeah.
Okay. League of Legends?
PUBG.
Yoshi.
法罗兰，法罗兰。
Valorant.
Valorant.
Ah,
CSR.
CSR. Oh, well, yeah. CS2. He plays CS2.
CSR.
CSR. CSR. Oh, well, yeah. CS2. He plays CS2.
CSR.
CSR.
Yeah.
CSR. All
CS2.
right, we go. Bye. Nice to meet you.
Those are nice gentlemen. Those some nice gentlemen who are going straight to the CBA.
They're going straight to the...
I can feel it.
And fuck his basketball team, bro. Qingdao Mog's his bitch basketball team. I'm glad we just discovered the name of like 2.
What the fuck? 水果粽子. What is wrong with I've never heard of 水果粽子 or 奶油粽子. What the fuck? I've never seen that before in my life. That sounds disgusting. I ate red bean. Have you guys know 粽子, right? Or like non-Chinese people, do you guys know 粽子? Oh, is it a lie? I'll show you guys and maybe you'll know. Sticky rice. Like, yeah, these sticky rice stuff. There's like savory ones with meat in it, and then there's sweet ones with like red bean in it. My favorite is red bean, and then I dip it in sugar. But I've never seen jelly ones or cream ones.
Like really popular basketball teams, yeah.
Like literally last night.
I like the meat ones.
Pretty great.
Wait, what? What did she say?
My first entry of the video is this popular photo of what's commonly associated with level 188 of the backrooms. This seems to be a hotel or an apartment with an interior garden section, but for whatever reason, there's a ceiling above everything. Because of this, there's a huge lack of natural lighting, which causes this place to seem shadowy and dark. Aside from the overall emptiness of the picture, there's also a window from a room that shows the silhouette of 2 people. Initially, I thought these shadowy figures were just edited inside the picture to add another level of creepiness, but this is just a reflection of whoever took the image. With that being said, the quote-unquote Windows level of the backrooms is actually the Holiday Inn at Terminal 4 of Heathrow Airport in London.
Oh, that's creepy. Holiday Inn, Terminal 4, Heathrow Airport, England. Wow. That's creepy.
In England. Yes, this place is a hotel at an airport, and many people have showcased different angles at the hotel, and it's still pretty liminal and very strange to look at. This is one of the first popular liminal space and dreamcore photos that I remember seeing in 2020 whenever this genre of photography first went viral. Personally, this one actually gives me a big comforting feeling, and I wish I could just be there to explore this little strawberry village. Anyway, at first glance, you would think that this place of strawberry huts was once used for a children's TV set or even a location in a video game. But this place is actually a restaurant in Indonesia. The restaurant is called, and I'm gonna butcher this, so sorry for all my Indonesian people, Asip Strawberry Kedangora. And this place actually seems really cool, and the food seems pretty good. I'm not sure how popular this entry is, but I have seen pictures of this floating around when looking up liminal spaces. That said, this place is the Lantern of Madison Senior Living in Lake County, Ohio. At a certain point in people's lives, you may need the assistance of others because your body just can't work on its own. So that's when you get moved into a senior living center. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you feel about living your final days on Earth in a giant liminal space, many people are moved into an indoor neighborhood filled with fluorescent light skies, nature, and green carpets that resemble grass. The Lantern of Madison Senior Living is a giant liminal space, and it's very interesting to look at. This infamous picture of an empty bookstore that has the words "The End" on the wall is one of the most popular backrooms photos. There's many different stories and myths about this picture, but unfortunately, I can't seem to pinpoint the exact location of this store. From what I know for sure, this is an abandoned Borders bookstore. Borders was a book, DVD, and coffee place, and the entire store chain would shut down in 2011 for a variety of reasons. Anyway, there's actually many different angles of this store, but the pictures have their own differences. In this shot, which is the most popular picture of Borders, you can see the classic "The End" on a back wall. In this picture, you can see "The End is near," which means this photo was probably taken before this one. There were many Borders bookstores that would shut down, and because of this, there's a lot of abandoned locations that look the same. So if you know which one this was, be sure to comment. I'm not sure how popular this photo actually is, but I have a feeling that I've seen it in a liminal space compilation before. With that said, my first clue when trying to find the location of this very uninviting liminal space was this Reddit post. The title reads, "Fun Zone, Farmingdale, New York." After watching many home videos of Fun Zone on YouTube, I can safely say that this is not Fun Zone. The actual Fun Zone in New York doesn't have an indoor train from what I could see, and the jungle gym was quite different. Something cool about the Fun Zone in New York, though, is that they actually had the Rock-afire Explosion Band there, which is pretty rare nowadays.
Really tried to colonize motherfuckers, but they sucked. Like, they fucking tried to colonize Libya, and they didn't do very well, if I'm not mistaken. Like, the Libyans kicked their ass, which is good because North Africa is the greatest region on the planet. Greatest place on earth. Tequila enjoyer? Polish and GigaChat. It's disrespectful towards all languages below. Even Hindu is better. What on earth are you saying? Is that PLN? Is that Polish money too? Did you just give me Polish money to say that? Wait, what? Thank you very much for the donation, but that's some fucking bullshit. That's some bullshit. Like, I appreciate the money, but Polish absolutely belongs in GigaChat. You're kidding me? It is absolutely the language you should be learning in 2025. If you're not, you're a delusional amateur. Now let's talk about Italian. What do we think about Italian? I'm really tempted to put it quite high, Italian, because I would love to kind of influence some of you guys to learn Italian this year. I think it's a really underrated Romance language, but they just didn't do very good with their colonization. They didn't colonize shit, and because of that, there ain't a lot of Italian speakers around the globe. You really got to go to Italy. But Italy is a nice country, and I feel like it's really fucking prestigious, right? Like, if you're trying to riz people and you want to be like, yeah, I speak Italian because I'm fucking riz-tastic, it's good. Controversial. I hope there's some Italians that are going to celebrate this in the chat. I'm putting it in motherfucking GigaChat, guys. I'm putting Italian in motherfucking GigaChat, motherfuckers. And this is a good time to plug my book as well, guys. LanguageSimp.com. Use code AMONGUS at checkout to get $5 off. Only the first 30 people who do it from this here live stream. LanguageSimp.com. Code AMONGUS. Among Us, AMONGUS. Italiano GigaChat. Non parlo italiano, ma gorlami. Спасибо за поддержку. Ты сказал, сколько паспортов ты украл, откуда у тебя столько? Я покупил паспорты в как сказать на русском, в Латвии, да? В Латвии, там я покупил вот эти паспорты. Так что все в порядке, ребята. Понимаете? Я никогда не говорю по-русски, чувак. Так что я делаю много ошибок, но все в порядке. Если вы понимаете, о чем будет речь вообще. Да, ребята, мой паспорт СССР, блядь, это мой fucking паспорт. Я из fucking Советского Союза, да? Да? Идеальная грамматика, я из Советского Союза, если я не fucking ошибаюсь. Не знаю, надо, блядь. Надо is not how you say nothing. Ничего не знаю, блядь. What the fuck? Okay. I also have this. This is my real passport. The United States of America. Okay. Edward Snowden type shit. Okay. Ты говоришь как носитель языка. Это абсолютно неправда. Твоя грамматика хорошая. Спасибо. Yeah, it's blue. Okay, we're putting it in Italian. Now we're at Mandarin. Holy shit. 你是中国人吗？我会说英点中文。I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Dude, Italian is sick, you guys. Learn Italian. Parli italiano? Dr. Perky, give me vaccines. Do. Okay. Mandarin, not the orange. We're talking about the language. We're talking about the language Zhongwen. I started studying Mandarin technically when I was 13. In 8th grade, I had a teacher from China who was teaching me Mandarin in school. In middle school, I picked to learn Mandarin Chinese instead of the other normie languages like German, French, Spanish, I think were the other options, and Russian. I picked Mandarin like an alpha male. And basically the teacher got deported because she lied about being a teacher. So they cut the program because she was in fact not a teacher. She lied. So they had to cut the program. Thank you for the 5 potentially New Zealand dollars. You said best way to изучать русский while going for a run. Need the sim secrets. I would listen to the podcast called Russian Progress. Russian Progress is my favorite way to learn Russian. Shout out to Artyom Nazarov, a guy from Novosibirsk, в самом центром России, from the center of Russia. Very good podcaster who teaches Russian. She left because you were so bad. No, she in fact got deported, Emily Pumpkin, all right? There's a difference between leaving and being deported. Dom, thank you for the 5 United States doll hairs saying, just made my day making Italian, putting Italian in GigaChat. What would make my day is if you gave me that extra cent so I could buy myself a nice $5 hot dog. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you very much for the donation. Mandarin, Chinese, Zhongguo. Did Xiaoma ruin it, guys? Did Xiaoma... Let me ask this in a poll, actually, in the chat. Let me do the first poll of this. How do you do a poll again? Start a poll. I'm going to ask, did Xiaoma ruin Chinese? That's so fucking stupid, dude. This is like such niche lore. Like, did Xiaoma ruin Chinese is just a question that most people do not understand. Did Xiaoma ruin Chinese, guys? Let's see. Like, it kind of did for me in a way, which is stupid, but... Yes, most people are saying yes. Bro, that is too funny. Can we get 500 votes on that, guys? Come on. Can we get 500 votes? We got like 350 right now, roughly. I want to see what it's at like 500 votes at least. Come on. Why did it just go down 30 votes? Does that work? Not only him. Did other people ruin it? He's not famous enough to fully ruin it. That's fair. You can never unsee the shocking natives thing. Yeah. Friendship belonging in GigaChat, you know it's also beautiful. Thank you, Central. At the end, you guys can bribe me to move things into different tiers, but we need the pure...
It's food. How's the food there? How's the food there?
Terrific.
It's terrific?
Yeah.
Oh.
You should try.
你好唔好啊？
お前はもう死んでいる。好啊！
好啊！
你講廣東話？
你係邊度嚟嘅？
我廣東人啊！
係廣東人
啊！你啊？
哦，我係美國嘅。
我以為你係廣東人。
係，我係美國嘅。
我第一次見到有個黑人兄弟。美國都冇。有邊度？應該有啊，佢冇整啊嘛。
哦，
有呢？
而家你哋識講廣東話㗎？你識講廣東話？我哋識講一邊講普通話，一邊講廣。係。後邊。你說出。你會嗎？我都識講廣。 我識講廣東話同埋普通話。點解啊？因為我好中意學其他嘅語言，自己學。係。嚇？識，我都識寫、識講、識聽。你們來自哪裡？他是廣東。
Hot you fool! You have awakened my full potential.
哦，廣東，但是你剛剛講的語言不是廣東話。
是廣東話，他講的是廣東話。我是湖南人，安徽來的。我說的是 Mandarin。
哦 ，Mandarin。所以你頭先講廣東話㗎？你頭先講廣東話。
廣東話都說係什麼？
廣東。
這麼厲害呀
！That's nice. Where did you get that from?
Thank you. Yeah.
Where did you get that? 你是在哪裡買的？
哇！
你日本吧？
是的。
吓了他们一跳。
哇，你不说中文，
我会说。
中文这么好，你是不是有一个中文女朋友？
没有。
What is he even talking about? Like 老师? Or was it the last video? I actually didn't even notice the comment. Language sim? We talked about a question nobody understood. The last video I was watching was language sim.
Really tried to colonize most.
We talked about a question nobody understood. Nobody understood? Was it language sim? Go back 30 seconds. I'm gonna get my earbud.
I had a southern accent when I did that. Do you guys mind if I continue this in a southern accent? I think I'm going to continue it. In the southern accent. Do you guys mind if I continue this in a southern accent? I think I'm going to continue it in the southern accent. All right. So the Italian language, it is quite interesting. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. I think it's got a lot of history to it. I wish more people learned it. I wish it had more of a stake in the game. Like, sì, adesso parlo italiano. Italian, I just haven't really studied yet. Portuguese streams of me learning that. If you watch, really cringe only being able to say like buongiorno, because I know that in like 3 weeks. Uminya Samnoi.
He was talking about if Xiaoma ruined the language. That's what he was talking about.
Yes.
Did Xiaoma ruin the language? But it sounds like something else, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm also. Let me show you who I am. But the thing is, it's very fast. I tried to colonize this region on the planet. It's good. Идеальная грамматика. Я из Советского Союза. I also have. Putting Italian. Now we're at Mandarin. Holy shit! 你是中国人吗？我是。我会说一点中文。I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Dude, Italian is sick, you guys. Learn Italian. Parli italiano? Dr. Perky, give me vaccines. Do. Okay. Mandarin, not the orange. We're talking about the language. We're talking about the language. Zhongwen. I started studying Mandarin technically when I was 13. In 8th grade, I had a teacher from China who was teaching me Mandarin in school. In middle school, I picked to learn Mandarin Chinese instead of the other normie languages like German, French, Spanish, I think were the other options, and Russian. I picked Mandarin like an alpha male. And basically the teacher got deported because she lied about being a teacher. So they cut the program because she was in fact not a teacher. She lied. So they had to cut the program. Thank you for the 5 potentially New Zealand dollars. You said best way to изучать русский while going for a run, need the sim secrets. I would listen to the podcast called Russian Progress. Russian Progress is my favorite way to learn Russian. Shout out to Artyom Nazarov, a guy from Novosibirsk, в самом центром России, from the center of Russia. Very good podcaster who teaches Russian. She left because you were so bad. No, she in fact got deported, Emily Pumpkin, all right? There's a difference between leaving and being deported. Dom, thank you for the 5 United States doll hairs saying, just made my day making Italian, putting Italian in GigaChat. What would make my day is if you gave me that extra cent so I could buy myself a nice $5 hot dog. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you very much for the donation. Mandarin, Chinese, Zhongguo. Did Xiaoma ruin it, guys? Did Xiaoma... Let me ask this.
Yeah, did Xiaoma ruin the language? Did Xiaoma ruin the language?
In a poll actually in the chat. Let me do the first poll of this. How do you do a poll again? Start a poll. I'm gonna ask, did Xiaoma ruin Chinese? That's so fucking stupid, dude. This is like such niche lore. Like, did Xiaoma ruin Chinese is just a question that most people do not understand. did Xiaoma ruin Chinese, guys? Let's see. Like, it kind of did for me in a way, which is stupid, but. Yes, most people are saying yes.
No. I think he was saying Xiaoma's name, and then it sounds like Chinese Xiaoma ruin. You can combine Xiaoma and ruin too fast. It sounds like a whole different word, probably. Xiaoma ruin. Man, this is like the Xiaoma of the old days. Oh, shit. Good times.
你中文的那个地方，你来自中文的那个地方。
Oh my goodness！
我不好意思，我刚刚我还以为你来自Nepal那个。
这是哪里？
这是在印度。
哦。
离印度很近，不太远了。你来自哪个地方？
中国南部。
南部。对。
哦。
这是真的，这不是假的。不是假的。广州，你来自广州？
离廣州比較近。
哦，你都識唔識廣東話？你識廣東話？你都識唔識廣東話咧？
哇 ！My goodness！ 我識講㗎，我識講。
廣東話同埋普通話。
你嗰張我啊，你簽名嗰張。哇！
係，多謝，唔該。
Have you ever been to Canton？
我冇去過廣東或者我已經去過台灣。
This guy fights having a conversation while everyone's in line just trying to get. I was like, dude, just let me get my groceries and get out, please.
因為我嘅老婆係台灣人。
哇 ！Really？ That's really cool。
係咩
？Yeah, you can speak Cantonese and Mandarin. That's really cool。
哦，你是中文嗎？哦，那你會國語？
You can speak Chinese？
我會，我還以為你是韓國人，我不好意思。
Where are you from？
我是美國人。
哇 ，You can speak Chinese？ 我會，就是我很喜歡學語言。 哦。
對，你來自中國的哪個地方呢？
廣州。
廣州？哦，咁你識唔識廣東話㗎？你識廣東話啊？我都識廣東話。
你好犀利啊！
好犀利啊！多謝晒，我識講普通話同埋廣東話㗎。
哦，
啊，我不知道用英文怎麼講啊？不會啊。酷毙！你說廣東話。嗯，你會嗎？啊，我都識講話，我識講廣東話同埋普通話。點解啊？因為我好中意學其他嘅語言，自己學。
真有。
係。嚇？哦，識，我都識寫，識講，識聽。幾耐啊？你是中文哪個地方？廣州。哦，廣州，是嗎？我聽說，我當然聽說過。廣州。Friends over there. Yeah. 你都識唔識廣東話㗎？我識講。你識廣東話㗎？你識講？我識廣東話。Oh my god！ 其實廣東話就係我嘅最中意嘅語言。係啊。因為我覺得廣東話好聽過普通話。
係我都咁講，雖然有啲難學，難學過中文。
係。同埋咧，李小龍就係我嘅偶像。
邊個？
李小龍。
李小龍。
李小龍就係我嘅偶像啊。
Yeah, that makes sense.
你 like 哪個地方？你 like
老師 No. I don't think he ever. His wife is Taiwanese though. No. Actually, I don't know when I think about it. He's never traveled to China. Yeah, he said in most of his old videos that he never visited China. He did. I think he went to Taiwan though. I think the question is, have you been to Taiwan? He probably has. His ex-wife was Taiwanese. Yeah, his ex-wife was Taiwanese. He visited Taiwan in the past. Oh, you can actually. Oh, his grave. Dang. That's sad. That was during COVID? He was so enthusiastic to A1, A2, all levels, language he can. I remember watching his year plan whiteboard videos where he mapped out what he's planning to learn. What happened to him? Passed away 39, heart issues. Yeah. 8 hours a day on target length for 3 months or so, filming his progress. Holy crud, 8 hours. I wish I could. I think I should start waking up super early and just stream for a long time and then just do whatever after. But I don't think anyone was going to even be watching it at this point. Only Neil would watch.
like 哪個地方最中意啊？你 like 廣東？哦，你識唔識講廣東話㗎？
Once I ever master all the 9 other languages, I'm going to say I had one person named Neil saw me throughout the way.
你識廣東話？哦，所以OK， 因為你識講廣東話，所以我要幫你練習我嘅廣東話㗎，好唔好啊？哦，你係呢個地方幾耐啊？我會日文、韓國文、廣東話，我會廣東話，我都識廣東話。我覺得講廣東話就係我嘅最中意嘅語言嘅。Yeah， 我識講。
Yeah, part of this journey. It's gonna be one long journey though. Who knows? My opinion, I try to quantify or how long or what kind of progress I'll get in a few years. I don't know. I think I'm only prioritizing the listening, but the speaking is a whole different story. I actually keep tracking like how many words I could. Yeah, it's truly never ending. It's pretty much to the level that you can visit a country, I suppose, or just sit down and have coffee with someone. I think that'd be a good goal. And I did the math. It'll take me like, what do you think? Actually, like for example, actually this doesn't count. If I for the new languages, it'll take me about learn about 10 words or 10 to 30 words per 5-minute interval. Like words I have never heard before, because within 5 minutes you can't really be exposed to too many words when you think about it. I think I'll just say 10 words a day. Like your brain has actively converted 10 words to, okay, you can probably recognize this the next time you hear it. And then if I look online, how many words does a person actually know? How many words are used in daily conversation? I think it's a lot less, but 6,000 is 7,000. I read something about 14,000. I'm just gonna use 14,000 as a reference for what I saw yesterday. Oops, click on that button. It's like super ironic. So if I want to, an average person uses 14,000 like at max capacity during daily conversation. And if I learn 10 words a day, so that's 1,400 days. And if I divide it by 365, it's about almost 4 years. So I guess along the same path as my Mandarin case. When I think about it, every language that gets close to the 3-year mark, I realize it's pretty much close to this. My opinion. I actually study English anymore, but I learn new words sometimes, just like I do French. You probably know a lot more than you think, anyways. You don't really need to learn. You can communicate, and no problem. I don't think you really need to. What does this even mean? It doesn't mean much. Yeah, I try to quantify how long it'll take for me to reach the level in any language that I learn, because pretty much I treat all the languages the same, like the same amount of effort, same amount of study time, right? Let's redo it. Okay, okay. For example, within a 5-minute interval of a video, because in the beginning, every word is going to be like super easy to hear and learn. But we get to like the medium stages, within 5 minutes, you might see like 10 words. Sorry, your brain might convert 10 words from reading to listening ability. I'm just being average 10 to 30. So I'll say 10, the lowest minimum, just to make it realistic. So if I learn 10 words a day, like the ear recognizes 10 new words a day. So the next time I hear it, I have a higher chance of understanding. And I looked up online how many words does a native speaker, I don't know, I'll just say native English to make it more easy. Native speaker know for daily conversation. I know it's a lot less, but 3,000, 5,000, okay. Ideally, a goal would be 30,000, but technically that's about 10 years. So, okay, in Mandarin, average person knows about this many words, okay? Because I made a claim on my video that it'll take me 10 years to learn a language, like solidified to the max. But okay, let's just be realistic. So 30,000. This is if you do a 5-minute interval of YouTube. This is an example. Okay, you have 30,000 words. This is objective to hear every single word that a native speaker might know. And if you do like 5 minutes a day, you might be like average like 10 to 30. So I'll do 10 words just to be nice. So every day, my brain is recognizing 10 new words automatically. So it'll take me 3,000 days. If I divide it by 365, it'll take me 8 years like to hit like max potential, like 30,000. Because I'm Mandarin, I'm an autopilot, right? See? But because back then I did like 30-minute sessions, so I was times it by 6, so it'll be like 60. For example, when I first started, the goal is like 30,000, right? And I did 60 because 5-minute intervals, 5 times 6 is 30 minutes. So I said every 5 minutes I might hear 10 new words automatically without me noticing because it's subconscious. And I'll say every 30 minutes my brain recognizes 6 new words. That's a lot. So if I do this, it'll take me about 500 days to hear about 30,000 words if I do 30 minutes every day. And that's roughly almost about a year and a half. So this is technically my accurate statement. I was able to hear a lot in my first year and a half, but beyond the 30,000, there's like so much more words, to be honest. Like it can go, I'm pretty sure if we did like if we did like a test, we probably know like 60,000 at least. So, dang, I just pretty much represent my reality. It's so funny how you type false questions onto Google. Were you born before the internet? Yes. I usually do type the whole sentence when I think about it. The whole question. It's like me quantifying. Like, if I'm thinking about everything I'm doing, so at 5-minute intervals, at 10 words on average, if I want to match a native speaker, it'll take me 8 years. If I do 30,000, like, I hear every single sound, everything is perfect. But so I guess the general idea is the more listening you do, the faster you get there. But if I were to do like the bare minimum, so for example, okay, someone named Michael Hyper Polyglot. How many words do you need to know? He says 10,000. I'm just typing it just so we'll see what AI says. Okay, near native level, 10,000 words or more. So the goal is 10,000, and every day, okay, 10,000 words, and I usually learn about 10 words automatically a day. It'll take me 2 years and 7 months, 8 months. Yeah, English is easy. I'm just using it as reference. Yeah. Took me 1 year YouTube version to go from A2 to B2, only listening though, not speaking in English. Nice. That's pretty awesome. A full immersion, like many hours, right? I'm just thinking about the case of like harder languages. Everyone like Japanese and Korean, right? Because Japanese and Korean, there's so many words. So, how many words are in the English language? It's currently used 100. There's a million words in English, but there's about 171,000 words actively used. 500,000. A native speaker knows about 20 to 40,000 words. So if I were to assume that if I want to hit the average native speaker, because ideally you want to hit native speaker, roughly the JLPT, 2,000 to 5,000. Wow, really? Honestly, I don't really think that's accurate because, okay, we have daily conversations, fine, but you want to listen to native level content, whew. So in my case, if I were to average it, 20 to 40, so let's say 30,000 again. I think 30,000 is like the golden mark. Like if I want to get native level, I shoot for 30,000. And if I were to do 5 minutes every day of real video content, and I might recognize the minimum potential, the minimum amount of work, which is about 10 words, automatic. Like I can't realize it. It would take me about 8.2 years. Wow, that is a long time. Wow, that's a lot further than I thought. I don't know. I'm just guesstimating everything. It can be completely false, but actually, it is. I can say it's false to make myself feel better, but in reality, it is going to take a very long time. What are the languages you're focusing on right now? They're all even. I think all the flags I have is up here, but I have to prioritize Cantonese. Yeah, Cantonese I get about 15 minutes of real audio, so I do 3 times the amount of work. I should do more though. Don't you want to prove some more other than others? It's just Cantonese. Because I'm mostly home, right? I don't really get to talk. The only time I get to talk is if I'm online classes but the only language that really does matter is Cantonese right now. Because I have to talk to the partner's parents all the time eventually. I do talk to her mom, but I realize my listening comprehension really sucks. They speak a lot different than you think. Cantonese is debatably a lot harder. Mandarin's like no problem for me, but Cantonese is a whole different beast. It's like looking at one monster, then you realize the Cantonese is like the bigger monster. Does she understand what you speak it? Yeah, she understands the general idea. I might butcher most of the tones because I never really spoken much. On my link, it says how many hours of listening I did. That pretty much represents how many days as well. So I did about 1 year and 360. 554. Oh, okay, 1 year and a half. So 1 year and a half exactly. Yeah, probably not enough. I still think that like it has to hit 2,000, like the 2,000 mark that all the FSI usually says. Like Mandarin has to be 2,000, Korean 2,000. But pretty much like 1/4 of the way. The more I think about it, it's actually pretty far. So I think 6 years makes sense. I'm being realistic. I could be hyper focused and master, but I need the novelty. I get super bored if I listened for a certain amount of time. And okay, this is kind of boring. So all the languages are there just to keep the novelty going. But to me, I'm in no rush. I should probably start rushing this language the more I think about it. So this should be more of a road to. It could be a road to 10 languages, but in reality, it could be a road to fluency in Cantonese. The second hardest. I think Cantonese is the hardest one from English or European perspective, probably. Yeah, now I'm able to communicate basic ideas, but I don't understand her that well or at all. It's yeah. From there, I always emphasize listening, even though if I suck at it, just means I have a lot of words. Because in reality, okay, how many words have I technically listened to? So if I did 1.5 times 2.65, and I learned about 5 to 10 words a day, so 5,475 words. But technically, that should be enough for daily conversation, right? But that's only if you hit if you hit that list exactly, because these 5,475 words, they're all diverse throughout the 30,000 words, so they're all pretty much everywhere. My brain pretty much learns random words within that list. Like it's eventually essential, but I don't have enough information to fill the void. So I have a vase, but it's filled like 1/5 or 1/6 of the way. I say, okay, so I pretty much have to either force myself to listen a lot more. So I could just do my morning routine and just hyper focus in Cantonese, just to make it faster. Actually, when I think about it, I think I should really do that more often. Like I do my morning routine and then just do that. Not that I want to go to Japan anytime soon. You love yourself a good metaphor. Yeah, talking to myself, right? It's okay. It makes me sound like a crazy person, but you do need to be somewhat crazy to do tasks like these. Or at least highly motivated. Honestly, I might just need 1 day of like full sleep. Maybe I wake up 2 or 3 hours later so I can have full recovery. Because I think I wake up early. You love metaphors. Oh, I do. Yeah, I do love metaphors, especially references to analogies. I'm very big on analogies. They're really useful. It helps you describe things too. And if I want to make a video, people tend to say I'm like the philosopher. Only some say that though, not many. I didn't call you crazy. Oh, I know you didn't call me crazy. I call myself crazy. Like learning all these languages, you do need to be crazy in general. Yeah, I'm way behind. I have a lot of speaking to do. I have not enough words. I don't even hit the 30,000 I said do need required. Wow. So if I want to hit about the same amount of work I do reading a day or hunting words, I do need to do about 10 times the amount of work. So, wow, I need to do 5-minute intervals times 10. So 50 minutes of real audio to match the rates that I'm learning words a day. Ooh. Yeah, that's a lot. Well, now just call me crazy. Well, now just call me crazy too. Well, you're crazy. You're crazy enough to hang out with me. Not many people stay. Okay. How many words I need more? I need to like split my time intervals. I think I should try aim for the 50-minute mark. Like 3 intervals, 3 intervals, 3 intervals. I'm just trying to do something quick. Just looking at. Oh. Just looking at mansions in Russia, thinking, what if I had $1 million? Russia? Why does it remind me of the White House? Wow. You need $1 million just to maintain it, man. What the heck? All the maids and cleaners you're gonna need for these kind of buildings. Whew. Good luck. It's nice looking though. I heard like Spain's mansions are very nice too. I think Spain. Oh, it's more modern. Wow. Way more modern. Like very modern, yeah. Mega mansions. Oh, I honestly would be so timid if I had to even step into these kind of places. My thing is, what happens if I'm just alone in that building and then there could be, I don't know, ghosts? You might hear sounds, echoes. That's what, yeah, we have something so huge, like a room that is so huge, echoes are more likely to happen. Ultra rich, huh? You gotta learn Russian just to have business in Russia. But even entering Russia is super hard. I heard they take like 5 hours plus just to interrogate you. Why are you here of all places? Why? Why are you here? Well, did Soval and Elite Housing? They do. Exactly. What the heck? Odin Soval. Center of the prestigious Rublevo Uspenskoye. Oh, you like the houses in the woods, or not bad. The environment reminds you of The Hobbit. XD, man. Would be nice though. One moment, I'm just trying to type something. Are they ever going to fix the space area thing? I don't think they ever will. Or they're just very slow about it. Come on, Link, he's slacking. The hyphen thing? Pretty much the link thing, as in when you link something, if this turns blue and then this letter before it becomes yellow. It's still kind of dumb. Yeah. Who knows when they're going to fix it. Whew, okay. What do you think of this? I'm aiming for 1 hour of YouTube with language react per day minimum. That journal links. Dang, man, that's super good. As long as your known words are going up as well. Like, if you're getting 100 known words a day, and you're doing language react an hour a day, you're in for it. Dude, I do it for 1 hour on YouTube. I just fall asleep instantly. Actually, it took me 2 hours to fall asleep instantly, but you get the general idea. Maybe 30-minute intervals, breaks. Look at Lamberlilo. It takes me a long time to get through 1 hour of language react content, like a long time. Okay, wait. When you say 1 hour of language reactor content, are we talking about from the timer of 1 hour, or you legit like the video goes from 0 minutes to like 60 minutes? 5 hours. More like 3 hours, but 5 hours is just most of the rest of the time is just linking. Like, it might be 2 hours, 3 hours, and then the rest is linking, or I'm just sitting here looking at weird videos. Yes, yeah, 5 hours. That sounds crazy when I hear from someone telling me that they can, actually do my spend that much time. The minutes go from 0 to wow. The minute goes from 0 to 60. I only count the length of the video for how long I study. So if one video is 8 minutes and the next is 20 minutes, I have done 38 minutes. Like, wait. The length, the length of the video, exactly. I count like the length of the video for how long I study. So one video is 18 and the next is, damn, you do 1 hour? Dude, you're gonna make major progress. Shoot, man, you're pretty much going 12 times the speed of each of my languages. Well, technically, because I split them all, right? So. No, that's very impressive. I wish I had that much energy. Actually, not that much energy, just focus. Oops. Damn, you do 0 to 60. You're gonna be fluent a lot faster than you think. Like, really fast. Can focus on another. Yeah. I only focus on getting one language off the ground. I want to be able to speak a foreign language. That's my ultimate goal. And the ultimate goal was to learn just one, then one other. Yeah, that's a good mindset to have. There's always like you get one at a time, which is very satisfying. I did Mandarin. I did that for a year and a half, and I thought, okay, I reached a certain point, and I thought, you know what, everything else is just extras, right? But that's just me, because I'm not only going to speak the language. Yeah, in reality, how often you to speak the language unless you want to visit Europe like now? Like, you need to visit now, then you should definitely speak now. Yeah. I guess you either get used to it or you just take lots of naps. I guess I do really emphasize the nap a lot to counter that. 9 is I do 9, but to me it's not that bad. I just, as long as at the end I can take one nap and reset my brain to 0. I was like, okay, I'm chill. I might do that. Focus on one. Like my goal is maybe do all the listening, the minimum requirement for listening for all of them, and then just focus on one. Like that I need. Like if I need to speak it now, my case will be Cantonese. I do need to speak that. That's better than I should. Exactly. If me on Link, I'm pretty much wasting time. But the more I think about it, I could be listening and actually improving. Because I'm not really improving by using Link. I'm only increasing the chances of success through Link. I guess that's a good way to think about it. Link increases your chance of success, but doing the listening actually gives you the progress and success. Once you're there. I'm proud of you though. I guarantee you not many people even go past 5 minutes, but 1 hour. Whew. Even I don't have that kind of focus to do one. My max for one language is 30 minutes at a time, probably. I mean, that's a lot of. I need so much novelty. You have to be either super good at the language so you enjoy it, or you just have to separate them in sessions. Like if I would separate them in sessions, like maybe 15 minutes, 1 hour, then just put them four sessions. Whew. I think too, I might be a little key method. Yeah, I did Monday, June 15, Duolingo. I like you have all the emojis. 3 minutes, YouTube, Language Reactor, 1 hour, 4 minutes, Link Central, 1 hour, 25, passive listening. Dude, you're crazy just like I am. I guess I check all the very active people though. It's okay. In order to be successful, you have to be crazy. Especially if you want to be successful like fast, you have to be crazy. It's okay. It makes you feel better. Most people give up. Like 99% give up real fast. So let's give ourselves a tap in the back, pat in the back. You did that at the same time I did. What the fuck? When you said actually, I instantly gave myself a pat on the back. I didn't know I was that persuasive. Yeah, you'll be more persuasive. You try to mangle Lassie, I recommend. But you didn't try to mangle Lassie. So, that's how old you are. You don't have to respond if not comfortable. I'm guessing it's based on everything. You're also a college student. Huh. 99. Oh wow. Okay. 27. I'm like 1 year older. Yes. No, I could. No, I definitely can. Yeah. Are you just looking? Are you trying to look for work too, or are you just working casually? So are you looking for work, or are you just chilling at home with your parents? Which is fine, because technically I have no choice but to do that. Oh, nice. I'll just ask you because it seemed like you have so much energy and drive. I thought you were a teenager. No, just chill. Focus on my language learning as my only hustle. I wish I could say that. Oh, I wish I could say, you know what, I'm just gonna stay home, focus on my language learning. That's funny. At least for my first language, I don't think investing so much time hurts. I could try learning other languages for 1 hour a day or whatever. They have a deadline for learning Russian. In your case, don't you have a deadline? Because don't you eventually want to work or something? Just asking. I feel bad for saying all these languages. I could be working, but I have no choice but to stay at home and look for jobs and study. I mean, I don't really put 4 hours. I just have been going hard recently because try to inspire me to go crazy. Also thinking about C comments 7 hours a day inspiring. Nope, I just know 5 years at 1 hour a day gets me B1, B2. If you do 300 links a day, you're eventually gonna hit a dead end that every word is already yellow for Russian. So eventually, you're just gonna learn known words extremely quick. So, because for Steve Kaufman's case, he just listened passively and he learned words separately. So the rate you're at, you probably do it 3 years or 2 years. If you maintain 300 links a day, you're gonna realize it's actually very hard to maintain that much. Even 100. Okay, no. For Russian, 300 is actually pretty hard. When did you start learning Russian, Zaya? Didn't you start like in October, Zaya, of 2022? Not like I was stalking your forum or anything, but it just happens to. I know everyone's post. Yeah, what should I do when it gets harder? Since I'm at least attempting to do most of the reading. Like, when it gets harder, then you start covering all. Because eventually, the higher level you get, you want to do all to listen. You want to all gamble in less listening, and then eventually just get some speaking in little by little. But speaking in Russian is really hard, so you might want to train that eventually. Yeah, when it gets hard, you want to listen. Technically, okay, for Russian, right? What is eight? What is advanced two in Russian on Link? Actually, I probably have it. Let's see. Where's the Russian, 51,000 words. I guess we reach 50,000 words. You should probably like 80%, 90% listening, just because now you have to try to hear every single word up to 51,000 you heard. Despite that, there's many different forms. Or I'll say F is reach for 100,000 words. You try. I think your daily goal when you hit 300 links, you hit a dead end, and then you want to start converting to hit at least 100 known words a day, 300 known words a day. And once you get to 100,000 Russian words, you realize that the gap to fluency is still pretty huge. Okay, I'm 95. Okay, this is perfect reference for you. Korean is just as big as Russian, so I have 95,000 in Korean. And look at how many blue words I still have. Like what the hell? It's like this language is literally. If I want to match this equivalent to a Mandarin when everything is white, it has to be probably 300,000 known words suddenly. So it's pretty much super painful. Oh, October 2025. October 22 is German. I studied the Russian alphabet for 1 month. For month one lesson a day. Now I have a 70-day streak on Ling. Wait, months, one lesson a day. When you say one lesson, the mini stories, right? Or you talking about teachers? Because I hear one lesson a day, it's big teachers. All right, be right back. That's straight. Link has 也更新了日语的 AI，只会放个策略，可以自己填写 AI 提示，是测试，效果非常好的。你有没有？还没有。就是我告诉你，我从来没有用他们的 AI 的功能，所以如果你想问我一些的建议，我目前没有给一个特别的建议，对，但是我会考虑一下，对。Duolingo Russian alphabet training 1 lesson a day. Duolingo alphabet training. Honestly, I should probably consider it if I were to like Arabic or something, like featured Arabic, Thai. Those are such a pain in the butt. Duolingo alphabet. Okay. Let's see. Duolingo alphabet training Thai. I'm not sure that's a thing. Learn Thai Duolingo style. Not available for English speakers on Duolingo. Of course not. Of course not. Whew, I lost. Okay, wait. I lost. What the heck? If a little mind first, then eating the beast. What the heck? Lyrics from Absent of German rapper. I imported the lyrics to the link and haven't forgot them. Very passionate. Great lyrics, man. Thai. I just want to test your auto translate thing. I'm not sure how accurate it is, but learning Arabic on Duolingo. Whew, sounds like a lot of work. I just realized how much work it takes to actually learn certain languages now. How long I stream for? 3.5 hours. Wow. Okay. I probably need to stop watching. I probably need to stop and actually do something productive. Yeah. It's pretty accurate. It actually taught me something about what he's saying. Are you big on rock? Finding liminal space. I don't know if you ever heard of the term of liminal spaces. I found it recently. It's so creepy, like from the back rooms and all.
I just found this liminal space. Give it a close-up look into the whole of the image. This is the clue.
It references his mind. He's calling it in, the German word for him, and I always thought he meant she probably left him for a guy, but he's saying she left with his mind. She lives in your head. Free real estate.
Closest I've actually been to something like backroomsy.
Liminal spaces are all around us, and I think you know that by now. Whether it's the classic abandoned retail stores that lay dormant, or the nostalgic hallway that can be found at your grandma's house, we have all become too familiar with liminal spaces and instantly recognize them whenever spotted. But in today's video, me and my friends, Aiden and Riley, took a trip to Oklahoma City and visited one of the most popular liminal spaces, along with an underrated hotspot that perfectly encapsulates that backrooms feeling. We even tried to hit up more possible locations, but ran out of time because we ended up having to see the pop-punk emo band Say Anything.
He's just like helpless. He's helpless as fuck right now.
With all of that said, there are hundreds upon thousands of liminal spaces that are waiting to be visited, so feel free to visit them yourself or just wait on me to make a sequel to this video. I actually have some places to visit in the future. If I make another one of these, it's almost a guarantee. This was really fun to make. Anyway, let's get into the parts you've been waiting for. Hopefully you enjoy it. This iconic liminal space photo was first uploaded onto Reddit on April 10th, 2021. The user Primitive Object had posted this on the liminal space subreddit with the caption Bliss, because it heavily resembles the classic Windows XP wallpaper of the same name. Shortly after this was posted, it was met with monumental feedback, reaching up to 26,000 upvotes, and hundreds of comments expressing their feelings about the picture. Something about this one specifically makes me so comfortable and nostalgic for the 2000s, and I don't know why.
Oh man, this feels weird.
One user eventually wanted to know where this was taken.
I can't imagine. Let's see. Enemies. Is there anything good this year? How's your German now? Alright, can I just look you guys up? You know that I play video games. What do you do in your free time when you're not learning languages? Don't ask me that. Because my answer is like, my free time is my language learning. I reached like an addiction, like a drug addict for language learning. Because all my free time, because yesterday after I stopped streaming at night, I went from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. I kept learning. I just did it off stream. So I have video games, but I always every time I play it, I tell myself subconscious that you're not getting anything out of this. Go back to language learning. So you can technically language learning is like it's gaming. The only difference is you might get some value depending on situation. I used to be such a big gamer, and then life pretty much kicked in more and more, saying you can't play video games often because it's not productive. Blah blah. So it's more of a productive thing. Yeah, my free time is literally just studying. It's so sad. I'm pretty much like an average. I'm an addict for learning. My opinion, if just like a video of a guy that says my language learning just ruined my life, I'm pretty much reaching that point eventually. If I keep doing it like this, because it's so endless. Imagine you multiply it and do it endlessly. Whew. It's valuable when you can use it, but when it's not valuable, when we can't use it, then it's pretty much you're an addict. I forgot what I was going to do here. Right. I would say like video games before. Like, I used to play like Skyrim. Well, that's pretty much all. Command and Conquer, the RTS games.
做 model 啦，咁然後咧，我咪話你咪個個同。
I watched that video. The liminal space. Yeah, this video is creepy. I don't know if you took the liminal space like the realm of it or like backrooms. Like backrooms is already crazy enough, and then I realized that some of those places are actually real. Oh yeah, the ruined languages ruined my life thing. Yeah, he was at 6 languages, and he pretty much claimed that ruined his life. I actually never watched it. I just seen the title of it. I just think, okay, that probably might. $9 million. Honestly, mine would be closer to this one.
In summer 2015, when I was walking by Magus Books, my favorite bookstore in Seattle, at 3 o'clock in the morning, my eyes were immediately caught by the title of a book in the yellow glint behind the window. So I went there the next morning, bought it, and read it. The book is probably not the best collection of essays I ever read, but the title has since then stayed with me. The Moral Obligation to be Intelligent. What does that have to do with learning languages? Does speaking foreign languages make you more intelligent? It depends. Is the ability to speak another language part of intelligence? Not necessarily. But being intelligent and knowing foreign languages do share one thing in common. They're both painful. And by painful, I don't mean the ennui of tediously long lectures or vocabulary and grammatical studies, or the expense of time for the pursuit of wisdom and knowledge, nor even the loneliness your dedication to the
Okay, this guy's really describing my life. It's kind of sad.
endeavor could bring up on you. The pain, the true torment, is the confusion. For the bigger the circle of the known, the greater the contact with the unknown. And the more firmly unlearned beliefs used to stand, the more helplessly your new identity totters. If you're lucky enough to study Farsi, you may realize that not all the beautiful poetry is written in your mother tongue. The Persian epics written in the Sassanid Empire are as beautiful as poems of the Tang dynasty. If you happen to study Spanish, you may realize that what you thought so unique an aspect of your culture has a similar counterpart in another culture. That the Puerto Rican morcilla is almost identical with the Korean sundae. If Russian is your language, you may realize that not all the important battles that changed the course of human history were fought on your native land. That the Russian defeat of the Golden Horde at the field of Culicova is no less significant than the reconquest of Granada in Spain. Can't you do this by reading history? One may ask. Yes, but history written by whom? And for whom? Because you see, after learning a language, if you care enough, part of you becomes the member of the tribe to which the language belongs. And that cultural schizophrenia can be truly excruciating. That pain, however, can't be easily offset by the better chances of employment in your job market or the simple pleasures of imprisoning your friends at the dinner table with political intrigues and historical anecdotes played out in 5 different languages. Why then would anyone who was not a crazy masochist want to learn a foreign language? Yes, to communicate with people. Yes, to travel to different places. Yes, to advance your career in a globalized world. Yes, it is.
Just pretty much say it's painful. It just hurts. Too much work. 10. English, Chinese, Spanish, Korean, Japanese, Cantonese, French, Portuguese, Turkish, Russian. Wow. Honestly, these two would ruin my head a lot, Turkish and Russian. The work amount to learn the grammar will give me a headache, honestly. Super cool, though.
咁然後咧，我咪話你咪各個台都可以亮相嘅。咁然後仲有一樣犀利咧，你咁然後仲有一樣犀利咧，咁然後咧，我咪話你咪各個台都可以亮相嘅。仲有一樣犀利咧，你所做嘅節目咧，其實都好多元化。你所做嘅節目咧，其實都好多元化。我見過你講個波，講個馬， 講個馬。係啊，咁啊，當然你去埋即係做旅遊啊，做嗰啲嘅烹飪啊啲，做嗰啲嘅烹飪啊啲。
All right. Oh, you're about to stay. Honestly, yeah. I might just end it here. My game. I might just need to take a break today. All right, Zai. I expect some good progress. You can post on Discord again as usual. All right. I'll just probably end it here too. I probably do need to do something productive. All right, you guys take care now. I'll be back tomorrow.